Jay, that's strangely close to Daniel Jones from the Giants. Daniel, is that you? Beat the Chiefs. Show me. If the Broncos and Russell Wilson can show me that they can beat the Chiefs, then I will start believing.
The crowd up. And so are this defense, and Kansas City won't snap the ball again. The Denver Broncos have beaten the Kansas City Chiefs.
David Montgomery on the Lions, former Bear, gonna make this his revenge game for sure. David Montgomery gets the touchdown that ices the game. No! And there's a flag. There's flags. There's flags. There's flags. There's flags. Snap. Hold. Kick.
Denver wins! Denver wins! Let's go!
They open. No!
What happened? Ah, shit.
America is football. Football
America
is
is football. Football is America. And if you don't like it, you can kiss your candy ass.
This is a moment in time. I'm giving it.
Oh my God! No!
You loved it.
30-27. Chiefs win. Chiefs win 30-20. Woo! Let's get it started, everybody. Cheers! Welcome back to the only football podcast. We've got Sunday Night Football ready to go. Ready for Russell Wilson at home, making his first start of the year against Aaron Rodgers and Davante Adams on the opposite side of him tonight. Kyle is going to be joining us shortly, and we've already got Daniel Barry Sports Highlights in the chat. What's going on? Appreciate you guys coming in here, staying with us every single time we go live. Appreciate you guys. And that's a drink. And we got Lil Lee, Jets fan, already in the stream. Lil Lee, what's up? Very excited to get this going. This should be a good game. There are some things on both sides that you love. Offense, defense. Steelers, obviously, you love their defense. You love TJ Watt. You love everything they've been doing there. I'm hoping for a big game by the defense. Maybe a couple picks, maybe a touchdown. Sorry, Lily. I know you are the Jets fan, but I need my defense to put up some points tonight. Regardless, it's going to be a good game. On the Jets side, the offense has been struggling a bit recently, last couple games or so. They just added Davante Adams to the Jets. So we'll see how much of a role he plays there for Aaron Rodgers, Garrett Wilson, the rest of that offense, and see if they can really start to implement himself early and often throughout this game. Obviously, you've got weapons on the Jets that are pretty well established. Breece Hall, Garrett Wilson. Lazard is having a really good year. Mike Williams may be the odd man out with Davante Adams here in New York. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, it's going to be an interesting game on the defensive side for the Jets. A lot of talent. It's just they've let up a lot of points the last couple weeks. You can point to the defense to say that maybe they have let up some losses that shouldn't have been. But that's up for debate because, the offense still has not been amazing in terms of getting points on the board, moving the ball downfield. They've had one really, really good game. That was against the very, very lowly Patriots. See if they can have something going on here versus the Steelers. Lily said, you know what, Brother Rick, is Kyle coming in soon? And so stoked for the Jets tonight. Kyle is coming in soon. He's just getting some stuff ready. He's getting some stuff done. But got me here. Got you guys here. So it's going to be a good time either way. They're getting some of the pregame stuff out of the way. A lot of smokiness going on in the stadium right now. And let's get our banner up here. Where's our Sunday Night Football one? Yeah, we'll create one. It is the Jets at the Steelers Oh, forgot to add the 0 zeros. There you go. And then I'm going to update some of the scores right now as well to have down at the ticker for you guys to kind of peruse as these games are going by. Interesting stuff happening in the NFL today. um, the Chiefs stay undefeated, 6-0 after their bye week. They're 6-0 in week 7 and remain the only undefeated team as the Vikings lost to the Lions earlier today. That was a really, really good game. I think they lost by 2 points, 3 points, whatever it may be. Regardless, it was a very, very good game. Chiefs beating the 49ers 28-18. Kind of a weird score, but they were able to go into San Francisco and take that dub. And then Washington was actually able to, destroy the Panthers 40-7. Rams taking a dub, first time in a while for their second win of the year. And let's see, who else am I missing? Philadelphia 28-3, Detroit 31-29. And here we go. We got kickoff, and I think I've got all the scores updated for the ticker there at the bottom. And the Steelers are going to get the kickoff to start the game and are going to be starting at the 30 after the touchback. Ladies and gentlemen, the one, the only, the greatest Denver Broncos fan of all time. History has it down that he is the greatest Denver Broncos fan of all time. There's nobody better because everybody else is worse than him. The one, the only, the big dick Kyle is here.
Yes,
Kyle.
the big dick.
Big dick Kyle. Welcome, Kyle.
Oh, dude, first down, Najee Harris, 4 yards. I'm
Let's
so
go.
pumped up for this game.
Russ's first game.
Russ's first game, Devontae Adams' first game as a Jet.
Yep.
The urgency. I mean, Nathaniel Hackett was Russ's head coach.
Yep.
These teams are just so intertwined. The Jets desperate for a win. I think this is going to be a great game. I'm excited to see what Russ looks like, and I'm excited to see what Devontae looks like right away with Rodgers.
Are you calling an overtime game tonight, Kyle?
No,
I
am calling a Jets win.
Oh, shit. Kyle's calling the Jets win. Love to see it.
I've gone mad.
He's gone mad. Wilson completes his first pass for a first down. It was a little floater over one of the defenders. But
Terrible
we'll see how
ball.
much of a factor he plays in this game. I mean, it's going to be huge because he's obviously the quarterback. I mean, that could have been I don't know. Maybe he was trying to get over to the defender because he thought he was going to jump, but that was funny.
Steelers at midfield now. Russ is going to hand it off on first down. Najee gets the corner, stays in bounds, picks up 10, cuts back in, still on his feet.
Wow. What a run. That's a 15-yard run. What a run by Najee right there.
And the Steelers come out. And it's going to be interesting because it's not just about how Russ does tonight. It's about who gets the job moving forward.
Yeah. Yeah, and a lot of people, my initial reaction for Russ starting was, I don't know, man, Justin Fields gives him a much better athletically gifted. I mean, he's obviously younger and he's at that stage, but Russ completes one pass, has looked decent in these first 3 plays. Let's see if he doesn't fuck it up for the rest of the game.
Russ to throw from shotgun, steps up into the pocket, and he gets sacked, but he is able to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Great way to escape there. Instead of taking a loss, he probably got the yard, got back to the scrimmage or got like a yard there. I was saying there's things you like on both sides of the ball here for both teams, but who's going to be the X factor, Kyle? Who's going to be the one that's going to win this game because of their play?
I'm gonna go with Devontae Adams.
Yeah.
Second and 9. Russ under center this time. He's going to hand it off to Warren, and Warren is going to be met with a bunch of Jets. That'll bring up third and about 7, 6.
Yeah, third and about 6 probably coming up. We do have to mention again, this is Ulbricht's defensive coordinator of the Jets. Second game as interim head coach. Um, he made the call. It seems like he made the call. Maybe it had something to do with Devontae Adams being brought in. I don't know. It's probably more Woody Johnson, but still, you'd think that
Yeah.
Ulbricht maybe had to say about that.
All right, shotgun for Russ, 3rd and 5. Warren is the back. Russ looking, Jets bring 4. Russ rolling out, throwing downfield. He just threw it away.
Oof.
So that seemed like a premature throwaway.
Yeah.
Now the pressure was coming, but he
Mm-hmm.
bought himself some time, but then he didn't use it.
Yeah, and I feel like if he would have tried to roll out to the right side, they probably would have gotten his ass. He's nowhere near like. There's no way he could outrun one of the defensive end for the Jets, in my opinion.
So Chris Broswell will attempt a 46-yarder to draw first blood. Snap, hold, kick is money. And the Steelers take an early 3-0 lead. And I need him to have a big game because I am in a pretty tight race right now with the guy I'm playing in my fantasy. And all I have left is my kicker.
Oof.
And Deontay Johnson was the wrong move. He had the worst game of his career. He had like every single game he's had at least like 8 targets. He had 2. One catch.
Oh my God.
His first catch came on the first drive, then he never showed up again. I was like, "What? Why?" Because it's like, fantasy is weird like that, where you got a guy, you're running the numbers, you're seeing the average, and you're like, okay, this is the safe move here, and then they're just like, haha, nope, 1 catch. Like he hasn't even done that.
Get wrecked. Yeah, that's true. I think it was kind of just rough for them in general because the Panthers just got outplayed on every level of the game today.
That was
40-7.
40 Marcus Mariota looked great.
He
That's
did.
just telling you something about the Panthers.
That's so true, though. It's like, yeah, the Panthers, they fucking blow, huh?
Yeah, like we've seen Marcus Mariota with the Eagles. We saw him the year before with the Falcons. Like, he didn't get better. Like,
I will say there was like a couple stretches with the Falcons where I remember we were talking about it. And we're like, Mariota, what's he doing in Atlanta right now? He's killing it. And then like 3 games later, it was like, man, they need to replace Mariota. Like they need to get rid of this guy bad.
Yeah. Can't say I remember those comments, but I do think that it's possible. Yeah, it is possible that he's had a couple good games in there that are unmemorable.
And unfortunately, Jaden Daniels going down with a rib injury. I don't know exactly what it was. I just know it was a rib. And we got Lil Lee. It's Pickle Rick.
Pickle Rick.
The super chat. Love it, Lily. Thanks so much. But Jaden Daniels going down. What do you make of that? Like, what are your first reactions for that? Because that sucks for Washington.
Yeah, I mean, him coming back out onto the field with regular clothes on is a good sign that he should be back soon. Here we go. It is time. It's time to see what Aaron Rodgers looks like with his buddy Devontae Adams.
You think first pass goes to him?
Ooh,
that's a good. What do you call those bets?
It's a good
prop bets.
Prop
right?
bet. Yeah. I'm going to say first drive he gets a target.
All right. And you need Breece Hall to do pretty well too. Devontae Adams, there he is, number 17.
Dude, that's insane. Devontae Adams and Garrett Wilson. That is just like,
it's not
wow.
Fair. It's not fair.
Who's going to be your... And then Lazard. who leads the NFL in
in
touchdowns.
touchdowns. Yeah, which is insane. Here we go. In the shotgun, Rodgers, 3 wide, 1 tight end, 1 running back at the 22-yard line. Snap, looking to pass right side. And
Oh,
it's
he dropped it!
Devontae! He dropped it. No.
The
Oh, Jets fans are like, that's
Oh,
what we got you for.
Rodgers! Did you see his face? He
No.
was like, oh,
Oh.
dude, his face was like, this is a nightmare.
Oh God. I want to see this face by Rodgers. I hope they show him. It was just a little out of reach, though, I will say.
Rodgers is like, God, I can't catch a break.
What the fuck? This is why we brought you here in the shotgun, Rodgers. Snap.
Second.
Hands it off.
Oh, okay.
Brees Hall, 1, 2, 3, maybe 2 yards. Sorry, you were doing play-by-play. My bad.
Oh, it's all good. Did you want to do it?
If you didn't want to, I'll do it. If you do, go ahead.
I'm 50-50. I don't mind.
I'll do Jets. You do Steelers, since Russ was your quarterback.
Okay.
And Aaron Rodgers tormented me for a decade and a half. 3rd and 8, Rodgers shotgun. Motion on the right side. 1 running back to his left, takes the snap. Looking to pass. Looking in the pocket. And he's going to take a sack. Lunch. Nom, 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 nom.
There's just got to be somebody to get open. You have enough time. You have Garrett Wilson. You have Devontae Adams. Like, what? How do you have that much time and we can't get somebody open?
That is a little crazy. Let's see. Devontae Adams. He went right. Oh, he had the man wide open there on the flat.
But that's right when he got sacked.
Yeah. Oh, okay. And the Jets are going to punt here from their own 23-yard line or so. 9:53 and counting in this first quarter. Snap. There's the punt. It's kind of a short punt. Steelers are going to start at their own 35-yard line. That was a bit of a short punt. That was a 40-yard punt?
Yeah,
that wasn't good.
Don't want to overreact to one drive, but it is this feeling where it's like it's a combination of everything throughout the whole season. If you're a Jets fan, you're watching that first drive and you're just like, it didn't get better. No, I'll say Devontae Adams probably catches that back shoulder 99 out of 100 times.
Yeah.
So if he catches that ball, it's probably 2nd and 2, 2nd and 3, and then Brees Hall gets the first down. You get into a drive, but you have a drop like that, and then all of a sudden it's 2nd and long. It makes it difficult. So let's give it a couple more drives.
Yeah. And you were right though. First drive, you get to target. And I know Jets fans are like, if he would have caught that, maybe would have gone like 7 yards or whatever. They would have been like, let's fucking go. You get hyped when something like that happens. Like when Montez Sweat got his first sack for the Bears after they acquired him last season, I was like, let's go. This is why we got him. You know what I mean? So the hype would have been there already. But don't worry, guys. Don't worry. It was the first drive. It's fine. Devontae Adams is going to get more targets. He's going to get some yards. And I'm going to call it Devontae Adams touchdown today. That's what I'm going to call.
I like it.
Did you bet on a touchdown?
Let's see.
Let's see what it looks like. Let's look at the numbers. Let's crunch the numbers.
Let's crunch these numbers. And now I set up my iMac where I can see my messages, so I don't have to leave the computer to get the whatever the like login
text?
code.
Oh, gotcha.
22450. All right, so here's what we're working with tonight. All right.
Let's see it.
I got one in, each team to score in all 4 quarters. $3 wins 50.
Okay.
So
okay.
It was an interesting one.
Yeah.
Devontae Adams, 4 catches. Garrett Wilson, 4. Lazard, 3. Pickens, 3. Brees Hall and Jalen Warren, 3. Or Jalen Warren, 2. Brees Hall, 40 rushing yards. Najee Harris, 40 rushing yards. Rodgers, 2 touchdown passes. $880. Oh, and TJ
Wow.
Watt to record a sack.
Oh, okay. TJ Watt's been close.
Against this O-line. All right. Russ fakes the handoff. Now throwing. There's Jalen Warren.
Woo.
And he picks up around 4 or 5 yards. And Jalen Warren getting back on this team is really important. I mean, he's one of those just gamers that doesn't get a ton of credit, but he's last year he was better than Najee Harris for a large part of the season.
He was. It was one of those situations where Najee was just getting nothing going, and every time you put in Jalen, it just seemed like a much better running game.
Yeah. Russ under center here for second down. They're going to hand it off. This is going to go to Jalen Warren, and he's going to pick up enough to make it 3rd and 2.
Mm-hmm. 3rd and short. He got through a couple of Jets players right there. Great blocking up front.
Look at this Sour Patch Kid. It's huge.
Kyle with the Sour Patch Kids early. Love to see it. Great selection. I love me some Sour Patch.
Yeah, it's probably like my 3rd favorite.
Okay, guess I'll go fuck myself.
3rd and 1. Warren in motion. Russ looking to throw. Running. Throwing. Caught.
Wow.
Incomplete.
Oh!
And they're going to say incomplete. And so far,
Wow.
Russell Wilson has had no luck. He looks terrible. I'm just kidding.
He looks like dog shit. How do you ask for the ball?
That's a fumble.
Oh, I don't know.
That might be a fumble.
He never had control of it.
But if we put it in slow enough motion.
There's the control right there. That quarter of a second.
Well, good for the Jets. I mean, they're getting the ball right back.
Yeah. Defense able to stop them. Here's the punt. Good punt.
Oh, no!
Wow.
Xavier Gibson, who's normally reliable. Wow. Man.
Crafty said receiver dropped it out of loyalty to Fields. Oh, man.
Two quarterbacks that have a lot in common.
Yeah, exactly. So much. Who said it? George Pickens was interviewed earlier this week, I think, and had let it slip because I think, what's his name? The head coach for the Steelers, Mike Tomlin, was keeping the decision as to who will start pretty close to his chest. And then Deontay Johnson, or George Pickens, was interviewed in the locker room earlier this week and said, no, because the question was like, how's Russ doing in practice? Does he look good? Is he getting, first team reps? And he's like, no, absolutely. And since it's going to be his first start of the season, people were like, oh, he let it slip. It's going to be Russ. It's going to be Russ.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he had let it slip.
I felt like by the time, are you talking about when he said that he's been working with him after practice, getting extra reps?
Yeah.
See, I thought at that point we already knew it was Russ.
And for the most part, yes, it was just more of like the confirmation you needed. You know what I mean? It was like, okay, he's doing first team reps. He's practicing with this guy after. He's doing this. He's doing that. And then he lets it slip, especially for the first start of the season. And you're like, there we go. There's the starter now.
Do you think Russ wants to win this game even more because he knows that Aaron Rodgers were the Broncos' first option? Like they wanted Aaron Rodgers and then they had to settle for Russ?
I don't know if he wants to win it for that reason. I think he just wants, I don't know, man. Russ doesn't seem like the kind of guy to have a chip on his shoulder anymore. He won a Super Bowl already. He's had a really good career, at least with the Seahawks. To me, I think this is just I want to win because I want to win football games and I want to be the starter and I want to, like, I really, really, truly believe that he just wants to stay in the league as long as he possibly can because he's like, this is my life. This is what I love. You know what I mean? Like, you want to stay in the show, even though you're
Yeah.
getting to that point where a lot of people are like, you need to get out of here, dude. So he's probably like, I want to prove the haters wrong and I want to win football games.
I feel like the Steelers is his last hope.
Oh,
The way
yeah,
they play football, you know.
absolutely it is. Like, if he doesn't have the rest of this season, if he doesn't start the rest of this season, you could pretty much call it a Steelers career. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
if at any point Justin Fields has to come back in, he's probably looking for the next job next year. So, or the offseason. But yeah. So Jets, after that muffed punt starting at the 18, Rodgers in the shotgun, 2 wide, 2 tight ends, 1 running back set. Motion, takes a snap, going to hand it off Brees Hall left side and gets met in the backfield for a loss.
Oh,
And there's a flag. Oh. Ogunjobi.
now I've seen these and been like, throw the flag. That one was like a little bit.
It was a bit much. Personal foul. Yep, Ogunjobi, personal foul. Ugh.
Like, you know what I'm talking. Like, we've streamed where they're like blowing the whistle, and then they throw him down, and I'm like, what the hell? Like,
Yeah.
the play's over. Like, you
Yeah.
have to throw him down. Like, you can't control yourself.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was on him. It was a little too much, I think.
Well, you blow the whistle 4 times, and you're still trying to get him down.
Exactly. 1st and 10 now at the 32-yard line. Rodgers shotgun, motions Lazard right side, takes the snap in the pocket, looking, going to dump it off to Brees Hall, who goes up the middle to the 40, all the way to midfield. Great job there by Brees Hall to get a first down and more.
Yeah, I loved the decision, too, from Aaron Rodgers to dump it down. There's a lot of pressure right now to try to make some big play downfield, but keeping in mind that Brees Hall is such a threat in open space and just giving him the ball and letting him do the rest.
Yeah, and that was with Patrick Queen there trying to come in to get the tackle. I mean, you're a running back like Brees Hall is going to juke that guy 10 out of 10 times. Rodgers motions Conklin right side, takes a snap in the pocket, quick throw over the middle. Davante Adams, there he is.
Yep.
9 yards. 2nd and 1 coming up.
I'm just so happy for them. I'm like, I heard the story of like after the Jets lost, Rodgers had a text message from Davante Adams that was like, hey, guess where I'm at right now? Like, I'm at the airport. I'm coming to New York. I'll be there tomorrow. And then like all week,
Dope.
he's been staying at Rodgers' house and he's been quizzing him on the plays. Like, they're just truly
Nice.
friends.
Yeah. 2nd and 1, Rodgers shotgun, 2 wide, 2 tight ends, 1 running back. Motions right side, takes a snap, hands it off up the middle, right side. Brees Hall is going to lose 3 yards. The defense just got through. And
There's that
Brees Hall
shotgun
down.
run.
God, I love it so much. It works every time. Did you also see that Davante Adams made an appearance on Pat McAfee when Rodgers was talking to him?
Yeah, I saw him behind the.
That was a really cool
like,
thing.
showed up. Yeah.
Because Rodgers was like, he looked and he's like, like motioning him to come on. And Pat McAfee's like, who's there? Who's there? And Devontae's like, Rodgers back to
Whoa!
pass. Left side caught. And Lazard,
Wow.
Maybe he might be short.
Bad spot.
I think you go for it here.
Yep. They're bringing Braylon Allen into the game.
There you go.
I think their
Let's
coaches
see.
got a fat Sean.
Let's see. Oh, that's a first down.
Yeah.
I think it's right at the first down marker when his knee goes down. Yeah,
not
I
a good
agree.
spot.
Bad spot. No, yeah, bad spot. First and 10, actually. So they are giving him the first down.
Oh, the replay assist.
Oh, okay. All right. There we go. First down and 10. 4:54
Yeah.
and counting in this first quarter. Jets in Pittsburgh territory, trying to get down, get a touchdown, at least a field goal here.
I love this replay assist, man.
Yeah, it's nice.
Not everything needs to take 5 minutes and 5 commercials.
Exactly. 4 wide, 1 running back. Snap. Rodgers dumps it off. Allen again, or Brees Hall to the 30 for a first down, all the way to about the 27-yard line.
Wow.
They're moving. They're moving.
They are.
Lil Lee, they're moving.
And I'm getting fantasy points.
Yeah, I actually don't need the Jets to score because I got the Pittsburgh defense. I actually don't need them to score.
Like, I'm actually okay with it not happening.
1st and 10, 27-yard line, back to pass, quick throw, right side, Braylon Allen, and he's going to get about a yard. About a yard.
Wow.
Doing a little dancing. Love it.
Love he lowers the shoulder at the end of that play. Pops him. Yeah,
Patrick Mahomes had a really good rushing touchdown. He just popped one of the 49ers defenders. It was really cool.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
You saw it?
That was the game that I was streaming.
Nice. 2nd and 8, Rodgers. Quick throw, Garrett Wilson into the 20, first down, all the way to the 14-yard line. Garrett Wilson gets that first down and more. Not stops the clock. 3 minutes, 5 seconds left.
Those people worried about whether Garrett Wilson was going to continue to eat. Here we go. Quick throw early. And, man, this is just such an insane predicament the Jets are putting Steelers in right now. You give 2 targets to Davante Adams, so you maybe start cheating your best corner towards Davante. Then all of a sudden you get a quick pass to Garrett Wilson. Just remind the defense there's another one.
He's there. Rodgers hands it off. Up the middle is going to be Brees Hall. Touchdown.
Let's go.
Touchdown, Brees Hall. Up the gut on a shotgun run. Jets are up 6-3. Lily, how you feeling?
That's what I'm talking about.
Nice. RPO. And Brees Hall able to kind of have that little stutter step where he waits, sees the opening, and gets right through it. I think that's one of his biggest strengths, is being able to kind of be patient with what the line and the defense gives him.
Yeah, he's got great vision, and then a really good receiver as well.
Definitely.
987. Trying to log into my fantasy thing, and I lost my passwords, so now I have to reset it. 987152. 987
152.
987 987152. There we go. Thank you. Let me in.
Lead there. Got a good lead so far.
Yeah, I was worried because it was getting really close.
Yeah.
All right, I'm in there. Oh yeah, it's looking a little bit better now.
You're up by 16 right now.
Brees Hall with 12 points.
Brees Hall with what?
12 points first quarter.
Mm-hmm. Have you gotten the Krabby Patty meal yet, Kyle?
No, but I'm going to. I've been wanting to. I almost did it yesterday.
It's pretty good. It's actually
you did
good.
it?
I mean, yeah, I did do it. I did it without the pineapple frosty. I got a Dr. Pepper.
I'm gonna do the pineapple frosty. I want the full experience.
Kyle's gonna get the full experience. Come back with an analysis of how that went. Please let us know. Lily said, How's Hall looking for fantasy for you, brother Kyle? 12 points so far.
Yep. Are you doing anything for Halloween?
We were thinking of doing a party, but I'm not sure. Nothing set in stone yet. We might be going to a couple parties too.
Wow. Dude, you're so cool.
I know. I am.
You party.
I do.
I didn't know Rick parties, man.
Oh, we do Molly, we do cocaine.
Whoa. Whoa. Dude,
I
you can't say that.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Sorry, YouTube. My bad.
Dude, you're so bad.
I'm such a bad boy, aren't I? Donald Trump is at the game.
Yeah, I saw that.
Whoa.
I saw that because the Steelers put out a statement to arrive a little bit early because the security was going to be like extra. So they put out a statement yesterday.
Oh, okay. Nice, nice.
Oh, this is new.
Good thing for them to tell the fans.
I would be going to all the games. if I had the opportunity to just like do whatever I want, I would just be at all the best football games, like college and NFL.
Like
I would be in the box for last night's Georgia Texas game. I would have been in the box.
I thought that was going to be a much closer game than what it was.
Yeah, me too.
Georgia just blew the brakes off Texas. And Texas was won. That's crazy.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting that either. They put Arch Manning in.
Oh.
All right, Russ, quick throw. I don't know how you got ahead of me, but I just saw the incompletion.
Let me know when they start the replay.
I'm still paused. Okay, here we go. It like went
break.
And
hits him.
Out of the replay. Sauce Gardner.
There we go. Sauce Gardner looks like Soldier Boy.
Dude, he does.
A little bit, right?
Holy crap. Under center, it's going to be a pitch to Najee Harris, who's going to get stopped in the backfield.
Wow. Meek Mills.
And that's going to bring up 3rd and long.
2 minutes.
3rd and long.
Wow. He didn't even hesitate. He just straight bop.
Yeah, that was just an amazing open field tackle. Russ looking to throw 3rd and 12. Pressure coming.
Oh.
And it's incomplete. And that's what I'm talking about. Russ, you suck. I'm just kidding.
God's I'm glad we got rid of this fucking guy.
No, I wasn't thinking that. Do you think Russ and Justin Fields have a support group every Monday? They get together and they talk about how Bo Nix and Caleb Williams look.
They're like, man, they really got better, huh?
You're like, I saw you had 70 rushing yards. I saw Caleb had 3 touchdowns. Dude, this guy cannot keep the ball. He almost fumbled the catch, and then he fumbled it anyway after the play, after dropping the first one. I would not let him return another kick today. It's clearly, for whatever reason, it's not his day. Don't wait for a mistake.
Mm-hmm. Get him.
You got lucky that the first one. You got lucky just now again. If you saw that replay, he actually almost fumbled it twice on that play. Just don't put him out there. You got to have another guy that can catch the ball.
Just stop.
I hate when they show signs like, this is going to eventually be a bad idea, and they just keep sending it. It's like
kind of like when the Bears kept letting Cody Parkey kick the ball into the uprights.
Kicking can be different because sometimes you really don't have any other kicker.
That's true. Rodgers pitch left side Going to be Brees Hall. It's going to get taken down by the line of scrimmage. It's going to have a loss of 1 there on first down. But yeah, that's true. The kicking options sometimes in the NFL are like slim to none, dude.
Yeah, I mean, you see the 49ers are kind of in that situation. Love to see Garrett Wilson and Adams.
Yeah. Talking to each other.
Garrett Wilson said he grew up a huge Devontae Adams fan. I just think this is great for the
nice.
whole program.
Yeah, and
I
especially
love to
with
see
Ulbrich.
Garrett Wilson.
Yeah, especially with Ulbrich as interim.
It's cool to
Rodgers
see Garrett
shotgun.
Wilson, taking to having Adams there and not being salty about it,
Yep. Back to pass in the pocket. Rodgers going over the middle. Incomplete. Looks like Adams stumbled a bit there while he was the intended target, but I think he stumbled. Couldn't even look at the ball.
Damn. Do you see Rodgers right now zoomed in? Now Russ?
Now back to Rodgers in the huddle. Can you fast forward at all or no? Russ looking at his iPad.
Now I see Rodgers in shotgun.
Yep.
Ball snap.
Nope. Now you're ahead of me.
What was that? What just happened? What is that?
Incomplete. 4th and 11 replay.
Yeah, replay.
And
damn.
Ball.
Yeah. Joey Porter pointing. Punter.
Yep. Punter. Yep, we're good.
Okay, we are in sync.
Roberta Campbell. So far, it's not looking like Tomlin made a good decision.
Oh!
Quarterback switch. Woo! That was close.
That was almost a blocked punt.
Oof. And a tackle at the 33-yard line for the Steelers.
I think it's going to be a good game.
Roberto, so far, it's not looking great for Russ. It's been a couple series now. But we'll see if he improves this series coming up into the second quarter. Let the ass fest begin, Crafty.
I think with Russ, I think it's natural to see some rust after
Russ or Rust.
Some rust. Russell Wilson.
Kyle made him funny without knowing it. Snap, Najee. Right
No,
side.
I knew it. I knew it.
No, I totally.
That was my joke. You'll never be as funny as Craig.
I wish I could be high on pot news.
I wish I were high on pot news. I wish I was high on pot news.
That's literally what just happened.
All right, and that is the end of the first 7-3. So we did get points scored in each quarter, or
so
each team.
Yep. Crafty, I don't know why I always forget which team like you are a fan of, which team you root for. 49ers? I want to say 49ers.
Crafty?
I forget. Yeah.
Crafty is Liam is the 49er, right? Liam
I know
Peace.
Liam Pesce, whatever, however you pronounce it, is the 49ers fan because he's got he had the like the logo or whatever on his profile. But I always forget what Crafty is for some reason.
What are you, Crafty?
I just would not have made the switch this week.
He's just Aaron Rodgers. He just cheers against whoever Rodgers is on.
He calls him Frogers, so I think he definitely roots for, like you said, whoever's going against Rodgers. Roberta, I would agree with this. I mean, it's been 6 weeks. Obviously, Russ hasn't played in any games, and he had that calf injury for a long time. So, yeah, especially on Sunday Night Football, I don't know if I would have made the same decision either. You make a good point as far as like the Giants. The Giants would have been a good time to start Russ.
Yeah, the whole thing's kind of strange because of the record.
Mm-hmm.
The fact is, the Steelers were winning. Now, how many points would the Steelers have if Justin Fields is in versus Russell Wilson? Like, we can't really play that game, but I thought it was weird because Fields was coming off of a win, but he only had like 70 yards or something like that.
Yeah.
I don't know what they expect Russ to do. I actually took the under at 174.5 passing yards for Russell Wilson. I'm like, but that's what they just benched Fields for getting.
Yeah.
So I feel like Russell Wilson has to have at least like 200 something yards for the Steelers to be like, okay, there's clearly a better quarterback play coming from Russell Wilson. But I think what you're going to get is almost the same thing, but you just lose the upside of Justin Fields and the big play ability.
Yeah, and he's got 5 rushing touchdowns this season already too. So you take away that.
Yeah. You get Justin Fields if he couldn't run.
Yeah, pretty much. Here we go. Russ in the huddle, calling the play. 2nd and 8 upcoming.
All right, Russell Wilson.
2nd
and 8. First play of the second quarter. Is it going to be a touchdown? Here's a quick. Oh my God, Russ! Oh my God!
Wow!
Boo!
You hear the boos?
Boo!
Oh no! And then they cut to Justin Fields.
That's.
Oh. How long? Not that long, Crafty. If he keeps throwing like that.
Oh.
2 for 7, 19 yards.
3rd and 8. Here comes Russell Wilson. John Payton's loving this off a 30-point win, just sitting back, cracking a beer.
Sean Payton, and every other.
Complete.
Oh my God! This is so bad.
Boo! Boo!
He's saying no. That the Steelers fans like, nope.
That ain't it.
I think you're ahead of me by a little bit.
Oh, how did that happen?
And
okay, tell me when the punt happens.
Punt.
Okay, and caught.
Yep, we're good.
Man, he is struggling. Do you see that one?
Yeah, that one was bad.
That one, he almost lost his footing just trying to catch it. He needs to. Why don't they just stop?
Yeah, he muffed the first one. He got it hit the second time, and then this one he had to dive for it because he miscalculated where it was at.
Yeah. Well, he almost dropped it, then he recaught it, and then he fumbled it at the end of the play, like out of bounds.
Fields has his helmet on the sideline.
Oh,
Kyle,
of course.
He's gonna have his. I was gonna say, is it crazy to say that he might come in the second half?
No, not at all.
Yeah, right. Okay. Roger shotgun.
This is an experiment.
Snap. Hands it off. Breece Hall right side, and is gonna get about 4 yards and a flag. Probably. Holding?
How can holding get thrown that late? He ran. He was already.
Yep, holding offense.
How is that even possible?
Vera Tucker. Crafty saying I always expected that Fields would take Russell's job at some point anyway. Yeah, I think we did say that preseason when they got Russ and Fields. I think you and I had a conversation about that for sure.
But you know what we didn't expect?
What's that?
We didn't expect Russ to take Fields' job.
That's true.
Which is actually what happened.
Yeah. 1st and 16. Rogers shotgun. Talking to Devontae saying, hey, we need to get the touchdown here. Back to pass in the pocket. Quick one. Left side is going to go to Breece Hall. It's going to go for about 6 yards. So they get back what they lost on that holding call.
Breece Hall now got me 13.6 points already.
Let's go.
Breece Hall. Rick, look, come on. Let's make a trade, man.
I'll take
I
Brees
feel like
Hall.
we can make a trade that actually works for both of us. Like, I feel like fantasy trades, the person offering the trade always feels like I'm getting screwed, but it's
Yeah,
like,
that's
no.
true. Back to pass. Rodgers.
Oh,
Batted down. He almost got sacked. Oh,
damn.
one of the linemen's down.
This
Now he's getting
offensive
back up.
line is so trash for the Jets. Can
Third
they
and
just like
11.
block for what is this? Let's count. Ready? 1,
One Mississippi.
2,
Two
3.
Mississippi.
Not
3.
even 3 seconds.
Yeah. Yeah.
How
not
is
even 3
anybody
seconds.
supposed to like actually make a play
Mhm.
in that amount of time?
Otis, they are playing the wrong quarterback. You and Roberta and everybody, I think, agrees right now. Wilson getting a calf massage on sidelines. Ooh, that's not good. Rodgers back to pass. Over the middle. Quick one. Devontae Adams.
Oh!
Close to a first down. He's going to be about a half-yard short. Great effort, though.
What are they going to do?
See where the spot is. Okay, that's a bad spot.
Dude, why do they keep giving these spots like that? Like they're diving and they're getting inches close and then they mark them a whole yard behind.
A whole yard short.
Look at this in slow motion. Oh, I think it's
That's
about
a half yard. Yeah. Well, Jets are going to punt here from inside their own 25-yard line. Snap, punt. Let's see where this one's fielded. And it's going to be fair caught at the 31-yard line. Steelers are going to start at their own 31. They're going to punt. They're not afraid of the Steelers offense. At this point, yeah. Yeah,
well,
you're right,
sack
Roberta.
is the difference between...
What's that?
That sack is the difference between the Jets moving the chains and punting.
Yeah.
Their offensive line needs to find a way to just hold up.
Yeah, because that wasn't even 3 seconds. You and I counted. That wasn't 3 seconds of protection.
I'm going to look up offensive line rankings so far, 2024 from Pro Football Network. All right, here we go. Number 1, Lions. Number 2, Kansas City. Eagles, Colts, Packers, Bills. Vikings, Chargers, Panthers, Commanders, Falcons, Bengals, Niners,
Jesus.
Ravens, Cowboys, Jets. How are the Broncos 20th?
What are the Jets? 19?
We have like the least sacked quarterback. Our offensive line is not 20th.
What is the Jets?
I'm looking for a different. The Jets were 16th.
Really? I think they're worse than that for sure.
Yeah. I mean, at least all the game, unless, I mean, I feel like I've watched almost every game, and the Broncos game, this game, the last game that we watched, like the offensive line's terrible.
It's terrible. Roberta, let's face it. This is going to be a game where the defense and special teams is going to have to go the extra mile to get the win. It really is like starting off like that. So I agree. This may be one of those just like defensive type of games where you're saying like, hey, it might need a pick six, a fumble six in order to get the dubs. You know what I mean? So I agree with you.
PFF has the Jets at 8.
Offensive line wise?
Yeah.
Really?
And the Broncos are at 12.
That's interesting. Otis is saying, what I heard this week was Russ throws a better ball. Really? I must be missing something.
Maybe in practice when there's...
Yeah, I was going to say, maybe with all the time in the world.
1 for 7 for 4 yards since his first completion.
Wow.
This is like watching the Broncos play. It's crazy.
Najee up the side, right side for about a yard.
I feel like people are going to watch this and they're going to be like, all the people that hated on Sean for
Yeah.
throwing him out. They did Russ so dirty. Sean's job's to win. Like, his job is not to be buddies with Russ.
Yeah,
And
that
now
was,
you
that
see
was
Russ on
Hackett's
another
downfall.
team. Yeah, Hackett wanted to be buddies. Let's see if Russ can have a vintage moment on this drive. 2nd and 9. And he's under center for this one. Najee in the backfield. And they're going to pitch it to Najee. The Jets are there. And that's going to be a gain of 3.
Nothing.
Steelers doing... There's a flag down.
Oh, see what the flag is.
The Steelers are doing what they can to...
Holding on the offense.
Ooh. Doing what they can to at least try to make it 3rd and manageable. Mike Tomlin's faces tonight are going to be memes. I've seen 5 meme-worthy faces already.
That one right there is like when you decided to start Russ over Justin Fields. That's that face.
That
right
was
there.
me looking at Deontay Johnson's stat line today.
Not good. Oh, here we go.
Second and 17. Looks like there's some motion here. Russ, snap, fakes the handoff, looking to throw, taking a deep shot downfield.
Wow.
George Pickens caught it.
Wow. What a throw and catch. I mean, he had to stop.
Welcome to the Russell Wilson experience. This is it. This is it.
This is it.
Here's the moon ball. Here's the big play.
Mm-hmm.
And then we'll go back to
mediocrity.
That is what it takes.
Mm-hmm.
Right there.
Steelers
Is that
receiver being
replicable?
held.
Can they replicate that? We'll see.
Hell no, dude. You know that answer. What
Third
a catch by Pickens.
That looked like Cortland Sutton all of last year.
Yeah. Those like circus catches. Roberta said, okay, if we get this the rest of the game, we might have a chance.
It's the same Russ, I'm telling you.
No,
Second and 7.
There we
Takes
go.
the handoff. Quick throw. Darnell Washington.
Wow.
Darnell Washington looks like a truck.
Yeah. Big Mac truck.
I would
You
not
can't
want to
stop
be
that guy.
tasked with having to tackle this guy.
Dude, look how big he looks amongst everyone else.
Nobody within 10 yards of him.
Even Sauce Gardner was like, I'm going for the legs. We got Bill in the chat. He said, oh shit, Rick's here. I'm out.
Here we go. Russ under center. He's going to hand this one off to Najee Harris, who keeps like jumping, it feels like.
Yeah. I'm not sure why he does that.
Yeah, it feels like he keeps like lunging. Like. And 2nd and 5. I can see this being a 6-7 game.
Here we go.
They're going to hand it off again. And stayed on his feet.
Flag him. Wow.
Mike Tomlin's like, why don't we get one?
Yeah. He hesitated as he got the ball. You never want to do that, especially when you know you're about to get just destroyed by the defense.
His knee, they didn't know if his knee hit the ground.
Let's see.
Right here, because look, he gets swung, and they thought that he was still the play was live. Russ is looking to throw on 3rd and 10. He has a lot of time now. Running, throwing, incomplete. He just threw it at the
camera.
Was there a guy there just holding the wire?
Yeah. He's like, what the fuck, dude?
Just got crushed in the shoulder. All right. So that's what you get out of Russ. You get that play.
Yep.
And now 3 points. All right. Braswell will line up to get me another field goal.
And it's good.
And it is good. All right. I got 7 points for my kicker already.
Nice. And now it's time to
update. The kicker.
So far this season, MVP on offense is Bose. Roberto Bose.
Boswell. I have him. He's my fantasy kicker. I picked him up. So I picked him up from free agency on what was it? He was available on waivers and he was dropped on September 18th. So what was that, week 3? I picked him up?
Yeah, week 3.
And week 1, he had 26 points. He had 6 total. He had 6 field goals. Really? And then against Denver, he had 9. And then I picked him up, and he is the number 2 kicker in fantasy, but he'll probably be the number 1 by the end of this game. So why I found him so attractive was because the Steelers can move the ball, but they can't score touchdowns. Like, that's what you want out of your kicker. You want a team that's going to move the ball, but terrible at scoring.
So I think I still have the number 1 kicker in fantasy in Aubrey Graham. And I saw a stat the other day that said the Cowboys have scored 129 points. 60 of those have been from his foot. Can you believe that? Or Brandon Aubrey, not Aubrey Graham. Brandon Aubrey. He has scored 60 points, almost half of the Dallas Cowboys' actual points scored. Incredible. That is like, wow.
That is crazy. Your kicker has scored 82 points.
Yeah.
And mine has scored Chris Braswell. How do you see that?
What?
How many points you scored?
Oh, no, that was just a stat I saw. It's not on the actual fantasy. I mean, if you do all the math, you could probably see exactly how many NFL points he scored. That was just a stat I saw on Instagram, yeah.
I'm just wondering how close it is.
Here's the kickoff by the Steelers. Jets going to take this out to the 20, to the 25, and around the 28 is where the Jets will start their next drive.
35, 42, 56, 57, 63, 73, 87. So he's got 87 points so far.
Jesus.
And what did I say yours had?
82, 84.
87. Like yours has.
First and 10 in the shotgun. Rodgers at the 28-yard line. Snap in the pocket. Quick throw over the middle. Davante Adams first down.
Let's go.
And that's what you want to see as a Jets fan. That relationship starting to blossom into first downs and eventually touchdowns. Now, here's a guy.
You see them in the booth?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
First and 10 in the shotgun. Snap. Hands it off. Going to be Breece Hall up the middle for maybe a yard or two. Actually, that was Braylon Allen. Am I ahead of you or?
No. We're in sync. Mine stopped for a second, so I just went to live, and it seems like
okay.
we're right there.
Gotcha.
So this is going to be our big competition, the kicker.
Who has the best kicker at the end of the year?
I'm going to be checking.
I was gonna say, like, whoever has the number one, whatever, certain players at the end of the year would be cool. In the shotgun, Rodgers, 2nd and 9, upcoming, takes a snap in the pocket, under pressure, throws it over the middle, and it's gonna be Brees Hall gets free, breaks a couple tackles into the 40, 35, 30, 35, 20,
Woo!
15, 10, 5, inside the 5-yard line. What a
No,
run!
he almost got there.
Wow!
Damn it!
Wow!
Oh, I
Great
needed
job.
that touchdown, and you were a little ahead of me, so I'm just like listening to you.
Oh, breaks 1 tackle, breaks 2 tackles on the way inside the 5-yard line. If it wasn't for number 39 of the Steelers, that would have been a touchdown.
Oh my gosh.
1st and goal inside the 5 at the 3-yard line. Rodgers, 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end in the shotgun, and he calls a timeout. He doesn't like the defensive lineup.
Brees Hall.
Mm-hmm. What a pass. Under pressure, Rodgers does the right thing, just gets it to the dump off, and luckily Brees Hall, you said earlier, really good in space and makes it a huge gain inside the red zone, inside the 5-yard line.
Man, Brees Hall with 4 receptions already.
And like 70 yards probably. 6 minutes, 20 seconds left after the Jets take their first timeout of the half. Brees Hall's on the sidelines, probably gassed.
This is a
in the
crazy
shotgun.
formation.
4 wide, 1 tight end. Rodgers, shotgun.
Oh,
Snap. Looking over the right side. Oh! Incomplete. Charles caught it, but he was already out of bounds when he did.
damn. Yeah, I thought that was a little weird on first down
Yeah.
to not try to run the football. Wait a minute. That's a touchdown.
Oh, he was in?
Oh, but did it survive the ground?
Oh, no, it didn't. It doesn't look like he has control.
I don't think it survives the ground.
No. 2nd and goal. Shotgun. 2 wide, 2 tight ends, 1 running back.
Brees Hall?
Takes the snap. Brees Hall up the middle. Oh, I think that's a touchdown.
No, they're going to say short.
I thought he got it across.
I thought he got across. Should we challenge it?
Ulbricht's got the best beard in the NFL.
Let's see this. He gets
Prove me
back on his
wrong.
feet. That's a touchdown.
Yep. Let's see. Ball is across. It just has to. We have to see where the knees were down. When the
I
knees
think you
were
got to
down.
challenge this.
I think that's a touchdown. And
He tried to
Rodgers,
challenge it.
touchdown.
Fuck.
So what are they going to do there?
Did it? I want to see. I want to see a
After
slow
the
motion.
snap. It came in after the snap. Wow. At a fucking
Damn it.
Dodgers bar, no football in sight. Oh,
see.
Bill. Oh, he dropped it and then he threw it, and it was after the play.
This is crazy.
Oh my God. I mean,
Oh, he blocked it.
no way. Oh my God.
There's a penalty flag down. This is going to get weird.
Yeah.
Damn.
Refs are talking it out. Bill, I'm sorry there's no football in sight. Stay with us here, though. We'll get you all the football. So there's a flag. Refs are discussing it. Tomlin's looking. See what the line judge or the head judge has to say here. Oh, there's a coach going absolutely ham.
What's the penalty?
I think it's whether he jumped over a guy or not.
Leverage. Where did he get leverage? Oh, his arms? Because he put his arms down on 90? On TJ Watt?
Yeah, I think so. Oh, he can't use his arms to move over. He can't push off, which
Yeah.
he kind of looks like he did, but I don't. He was already up in the air when he grabbed Watt's helmet. I don't know if he propelled himself using that. I think he was just using to clear himself. I don't know about that call.
Yeah, you can tell that was like perfectly executed, something that they've been working on all week, and now the Jets are
Yeah.
going to go for 2 here with Brees Hall back in the game.
Let's see. 2-point attempt for the Jets. Rodgers shotgun. Checking out the defense, calling him some plays out.
Got it.
Snap. Looking over
sorry.
the middle and caught. Garrett Wilson gets the 2-point conversion. Roberta said, these refs suck.
That's a 3-point swing.
Wow.
That's another field goal of a difference.
Just like that. The Jets are up.
Brees Hall's on
15-6.
pace for a 40-point game.
There you go.
He's got
Weird
me
score.
20 points already.
Weird score so far. 15-6.
20.5.
$15-6. Roberta's complaining about the refs. Bill can't watch football at a bar. Crafty's asking for an MVP for golf. What a weird Sunday night football game, all right? It's a weird Sunday night.
Devontae Adams already has 6 targets.
True.
Which is like, let's see how many targets we got for Garrett Wilson. Is Garrett Wilson not starting? Garrett Wilson's benched.
For you?
For whoever's playing him.
Oh.
That's crazy. You can't bench Garrett Wilson. Wait. I don't see him in our league anywhere. Oh, here he is. He's flex. That's why. So Garrett Wilson has 2 targets.
Oh, yeah, 1 reception for 12 yards. Oh, and the 2-point conversion. So that's some points there as well.
Tank Bigsby.
He had a game.
Yeah, who would have thunk it?
118 yards and 2 touchdowns. Good enough for almost 24 points.
The 40th ranked running back.
Any given Sunday.
Any given Sunday. Bengals defense finished with 15 points.
Trey McBride and Zay Flowers need to go off tomorrow.
How do Hey, by the way, we've had scoring. Each team scored in all 2 quarters so far.
Let's go.
15-6. And man, Brees Hall is like definitely the MVP so far. He's just like, oh, I'll take this dump off 50 yards. And now there's going to be a lot of pressure on Pittsburgh to respond here, because I could see this game slipping away. And if it gets ugly, you're going to see Justin Fields in the third quarter, I think.
Mm-hmm.
I think that moon ball really helps Russell Wilson. That one pass that had a 1% chance of being completed. See, I feel like if I'm a coach, I'm not even like considering that. I'm like, you can't like let yourself get swayed by something that's not repeatable.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Russ is going to fake the handoff now. Throwing, good move by Russ. Best play of the night by far.
Wow.
And Firemouth staying on his feet.
Wow.
Taking it all the way to the 40-yard line.
The effort there. The effort by Freiermuth. You'll love to see it.
Wow.
I swear if it ends at 37-6.
That was surprising.
Hands it off. Quick throw. Freiermuth, first down, and just wills himself to get an extra 5 yards. Lilly called 37-6. Great play by Roberta saying it. 1st and 10. Russ takes a snap. Looking to pass under a little bit of pressure. That's going to be a holding, and he just shovel passes it. And that's going to be a holding call here. 4:39 left in the first half. Jets up 15-6 currently.
An eligible man downfield.
Oh, I thought it was a holding call.
Number 62.
There's the holding call. There's the holding call. Let's see. Where's 65 at? I think it's on the left side. Yep.
All right.
Yep.
1st and 20 now.
I love Muth. Should be up for an angry run tomorrow. There you go.
Right at the 50-yard line. Mm-hmm. Shotgun ball snap. Russ looking. Taking a deep shot downfield. Another contested play. And no flag. And George Pickens is they're exchanging some words as Vera Tucker walks into the locker room.
It's some pleasantries.
Steeler fans are throwing trash on him.
Were they really? Wow.
No, I just made that up.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
It's like, no, but they weren't throwing trash, but they were spitting on him. Are you serious? No, I made that up too.
They were peeing on him. What? This just gets more ridiculous.
2nd and 20. Turbo set. Ball snap. Takes the handoff. Russ taking a sack. Lunch. Nom, 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 nom. Will McDonald the 4th.
Wow.
Stanley Yelnats the 4th.
The 4th. 3rd down. And Justin Fields just looked like, dude, I would have gotten out of that.
I love when they showed Justin Fields after these plays.
Yeah.
They're just like, look, let's see how he thinks this should go. Oh, and George Pickens gets
he gets a few yards.
Is that a late throwdown?
Oh, is it?
This is kind of interesting because they did call one earlier, and now the Jets
they're just not calling it.
If I'm the Jets, Ulbrich, I'm getting the Jets together right now, and I'm like, hey, that's the last one we're gonna get away with. So
yeah,
when the whistle blows, I need you guys to stop. I love the intensity, but here's the punt, and this is going to be down on the 6-yard line.
Wow. It looked like it bounced off one of the players there, too. Another missed throw down by the refs.
Look at this bounce. This is just textbook.
Let's see where it bounced off of. Oh,
that's as good as it gets.
Yeah, 6-yard line. Yep. Oh God, I'm sorry. I keep yawning.
It's all right, man. It's natural. You can't
No,
help it.
it's not. It's not all right, Kyle. I'm pissed. Thank you guys so much for joining us here on the Sunday Night Football stream. If you can, please hit that like button. If you're here, we would really appreciate it. Appreciate it a lot if you could.
Russell Wilson with the bullshit 123 yards passing already because of that moon ball one-handed catch, and then Pat Freiermuth doing the rest.
Dude, that's Russ being Russ, bro.
Does Justin Fields, if the Vikings, if the Jets score on this drive and the Steelers get a 3 and out and it goes to halftime, do we see Justin Fields to start the second half?
Yes. Absolutely
Okay.
we do.
You heard it here first, folks. The Steelers are just one more bad series away from making a switch at quarterback.
Yep.
And Rick is confident in that.
And I don't know if you saw his press conference when they were talking about that, like they were asking him about Russ possibly starting, and Justin Fields was like, "Hey, if I would have played better, there'd be no question about me starting. There'd be no decision that has to be made about me starting." And he was really honest about that. So you got to respect it a bit. Kind of him being pretty self-aware about his situation. And Roberta saying, "I just hit it. I just stumbled on 2 you guys tonight. Let's go. Thank you, Roberta. Appreciate it. But yeah, man, I mean, you got to appreciate the honesty on his end, but really I still don't think that Tomlin should have made this move.
Yeah, it just seems kind of weird. I don't have a problem with it, but this is why. Justin Fields had that kind of game where there's nothing wrong with just opening up door number 2 and seeing what's behind it.
Right.
Now, if he doesn't make the switch back to, I don't know, like at the same time, what if Russ just needs one half to get going?
Maybe.
I don't know. I think this was a tough game. Maybe the Steelers thought, hey, we're going to lose it anyway. Let's see.
Yeah. Under center, Rodgers motions left side, takes the snap. Going to be a pitch left side. Breece Hall has a blocker, but he gets tackled from the behind about 2 yards of a gain there. Otis said agreed. Otis, thank you for hitting that like button. Appreciate it.
Yeah, you got to see. I mean, you got to, as a head coach, it's your job to explore all the options. And then, now that you know, and people will criticize your decision. But for all we know, like, it's not like if Fields was out in this game, it would be crazy different. Like this kind of seems like maybe what the game would be with Fields in it. And you can always switch back to him, which I think is possible.
Yeah. Rodgers, shotgun. Snap.
Lazard.
Pass. Right side. Lazard caught for a first down at the 29-yard line. Defender didn't even know what was going on.
Wow.
Great catch.
Allen Lazard, who we said don't sleep on Allen Lazard.
Woo!
That is your contested catch guy.
Yeah.
How much of a gain was that?
That was a 20-yard gain, probably. I would think about 20 yards. At around the 29. Maybe a little bit more. Or less.
I'm hoping 20. I had Allen Lazard and Pat Freiermuth both getting a 20-yard reception in the game.
So Freiermuth already got it then, huh?
Yeah. So I was just waiting on that one.
And Lily's saying, did I say 37-6 for the final score for the Jets? You did, Lily. Yeah, you did. We'll see what the final score actually is. But so far you are on pace. You are on pace depending how this drive ends.
I'm kind of surprised the Steelers not putting, I guess, more of an emphasis on their running game. I mean, you got Najee Harris with only 25 yards rushing
Mm-hmm.
in the game so far. I mean, we kind of felt like that was the recipe for Russell Wilson anyway. And going into the game, the Steelers have the 9th most rushing yards per game. But
Yeah.
you're seeing
That's
right
with
now,
Fields, though. That's also with
how
Fields.
much of that is Justin Fields, is what I was going to
Yeah.
say.
Yeah. And you are 100% correct because he, I think, had how many rushing yards did he have? I mean, I know he had 5 rushing touchdowns, but I think he was close to like 300 yards rushing for those first few games too. So, yeah, that does take a toll when you don't have the guy who gets a lot of yards with his own 2 feet out there.
Yeah, and I think if the Jets, so you feel like they're gonna switch back to Fields.
I mean, if this next drive, if they get another drive where Russ is able to say, hey, look, this is what we can do with me at quarterback, and he proves at least something. Like they get downfield, they get a field goal, he gets them in a position where that drive was like, oh, Russ did really well there. If not, I mean, I don't know, man, because Tomlin is also a guy who does not care about the outside pressure one bit. He knows how he wants to coach and he knows who he wants in for his team. So Tomlin to me does not seem like the kind of guy who will switch quarterback or switch a player under pressure. And this is me speaking as a fan. If I were a Steelers fan, I'm like, put Justin Fields in, dude. We're what, 4-2 with him in there? Like, what are we doing? You know, and that's just
broke.
me. And
Don't
that's
fix
just me being, yeah, exactly. That's just me being a mad fan because I'm used to that.
Yeah, I don't really care about anything besides winning.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. 1st and 10. Rodgers in the shotgun, 3 wide receivers, 1 tight end, 1 running back at the 30-yard line. Motions Brees Hall to next to him. Takes a snap. Handoff. Brees Hall up the middle. He's going to get about 6 yards on that run.
Brees Hall was having one of the best rookie seasons when he went into Denver and tore his MCL or ACL and was out for the season. And then last year, just not really like 100%. And then this year, I'm just really happy to see somebody like that able to bounce back from the injury because he looks like he could be really good in this league for a long time.
2nd and 4, Rodgers shotgun, 4 wide, takes the snap, looking to pass. Over the middle. Intercepted! Steelers ball. Russ is going to get his shot. 1:15 for the Steelers to go down the field and get some points. And we got Bill with a membership. Let's go. Woo! Lady TA was given the membership. Appreciate it, Bill. Thank you so much. He said it's about that time.
Oh, I see the window he thought he had, but 31 does a great job of
closing it.
I thought he might have had his back turned to it. Look at this. It looks like his back's turned to it. And then he makes that perfect turnaround. If he would have turned his body around the other way, it would have been completed.
I saw that too. I know what you mean. He turned the right way at the right time.
Yeah.
Russ, quick throw right side. Caught. 1st down. Who is that? Jefferson? Van Jefferson,
yeah, from the Rams.
Mm-hmm. Roberta's loving it. Yes. Way to go, defense.
First down,
Roberta.
Steelers. Russ snaps the ball, hands it off to Jalen Warren, who picks up 4. 43 seconds left.
There's some pushing going on.
Yeah, it's a chippy game between 2 AFC teams that, I mean, for the Jets, they know that their path back to the playoff picture involves winning and also involves teams like the Steelers and other Broncos, those type of teams to start losing.
Yeah.
You kind of kill 2 birds with 1 stone if you can take care of the Steelers tonight because the Ravens are going to win that division. This is a wild card spot the Steelers are in that you need to take back.
Yeah. You get a tiebreaker in that sense too. 2nd and 7.
Ball snap. Russ looking to throw, taking a shot to the end zone. And Sauce Gardner gets caught. Sauce Gardner is always...
wow.
And now he's down, it looks like. Is he okay?
Oof.
Sauce Gardner is always playing so aggressive, and it never gets called. Like, bro.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't know if I have a huge problem with it.
That one was yes.
Yeah. It's like he's always on that line, you know?
Some hand fighting, one-on-one hand fighting, fine, perfect. That is the perfect amount of like, you hit me, I hit you, it's even. But what Sauce did there, kind of putting his arm across his chest before the ball even got there, that's a little too much. And Sauce, like you said, clutching at his right knee right now. That dude's skinny. It's a skinny dude.
Surtan's best in the league. I'm taking Surtan over Sauce.
Yeah, I agree. I'm taking Jalen Johnson, though. All day. All day, baby. Gardner hurt himself fouling.
Aaron Rodgers. That was a bad pick. It's kind of uncharacteristic, too, because he's like one of those guys that just doesn't throw picks. He gets actually kind of attacked for not taking enough chances. Here's Russ on 1st and 10 after the penalty, avoids a sack, and then throws it at the feet of Jaylen Warren.
Jesus Christ. He can't elevate any of his passes like ever. It just seems like it's impossible for him.
Look at Mike Tomlin's faces tonight. It's like he smells something gross, but he thinks he knows what it is, you know?
Oh, that's good.
It's like a gross, familiar smell.
He's like, that shit stank.
But what is that? I know it smells kind of familiar, doesn't it? Where did I smell that? Russ, quick throw to the end zone. Caught! Pickens!
Wow! Wow! What a throw and catch.
Pickens.
They going for 2?
Are they going for 2? I'm gonna say no, because a field goal makes another field goal a 1-point lead.
True. Wow. And just like that interception turns into a touchdown. Rodgers' pick set up the touchdown. That it did. And again, guys, if you're joining us for the Sunday Night Football stream, please hit that like button. Snap, hold, kick is good. We would appreciate it if you hit that like button. Thank you guys so much. And it's time to update the ticker.
Because of the ticker.
George Pickens. Well, that was a good ball. There you go. No Justin Fields, second half. No Justin Fields. Russ just saved himself. He did.
So the Steelers score, and that gives them what? 10 points in the second quarter?
Yeah, because they were up 3-0 to start the game.
There's still 2 minutes and 14 seconds left. I think that's 27 seconds left.
Yeah.
Is that enough time?
For what?
Aaron Rodgers?
To go down the field? I mean, he tried a Hail Mary last week. We saw that go through. So I think any time is more than enough time for Rodgers. Jets going to take this out to the 20. Oh, my God. Gets absolutely bodied at the 21-yard line. Wow. What a hit.
What a hit.
I don't know if
Man.
it's Palomalu with the hair, but anybody who's got like long hair or dreads or something, like they always hit the hardest. I feel like they always
Yeah,
hit the
it's
hardest.
like having a visor. Like, you can't
Yeah.
have a visor and not be good. You have to take it off if you're not.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And here's a quick throw to Garrett Wilson, and
Yep.
they're just going to go to halftime.
Yeah. Jets are receiving in the third quarter, and I'm going to take a quick pee for the D. Be right back.
Halftime, 15-13. The Jets on top with a touchdown in each quarter, and the Steelers with a late touchdown to make the game look a lot closer than it felt. Jets offensively able to, I guess, do enough. Devontae Adams, 3 catches. Garrett Wilson had 2. That last one was just a quick one. Alan Lazard had 2. George Pickens had 3. Jalen Warren with 1. Brees Hall with 21 rushing yards. Najee Harris with 25 rushing yards. Rodgers with 1 passing touchdown. Brees Hall with 4 receptions. And TJ Watt without a sack in the first half, which was a little surprising. I thought so. Let's see. Najee Harris doesn't have a single catch. Jalen Warren, the only running back with a catch today. But I feel like that's going to be for the Steelers, that's going to be part of the game plan. We got to get TJ Watt into the fold here. He's got to tear this game up. He's got to make life hell for Aaron Rodgers. And then I think 2 of the biggest plays were Lazard had a 20-yard reception. Pat Freiermuth had that angry run that went for 30 yards. That and the moon ball to George Pickens. Those were the 2 big plays for the Steelers offensively. TJ has done a lot this season except sacks. Yeah. And, when you're double and triple covered, it's hard. You're making a big difference, but you're right. The stat sheet doesn't always show it. 31 having a good game. And they take a kneel because Jets get the ball after halftime. So the Jets are going to open up with the ball in the second half. Be interesting to see how the Jets respond in the second half here. Pizza Sunday. My uncle makes homemade pizza every single Sunday. Let's see what we got here. Let's see. Ooh. Pizza Sunday. Here we go. Homemade pizza. Makes his own dough and all of that. Good first half of football, though. I think a lot of people were taking the under at 37 points. They're like, this is going to be a very low-scoring game. We've gotten points. We've gotten a lot of scoring in this game. So far, I'm really enjoying this game. No team has gone a quarter without scoring. The only touchdown has gone to Brees Hall and the tight end. blanking on his name, which is crazy because Brees Hall really had 2 touchdowns, but he slipped the challenge flag out of his hand, and that's what allowed the Jets to snap the ball. Just a weird first half of football. Robert said, I made a cheese ball with football-shaped crackers. Yes, it's a good game so far. I love cheese. That's my inner Wisconsin in me. Loves some cheese. Saquon Barkley, 177 rushing yards today. Saquon Barkley broke the Eagles' record for the most rushing yards in the first 6 games of a season at 659, passing LaShawn McCoy, who had 630 in 2013. We called it. We said Saquon Barkley was going to go off. And he did. He went off today. Saquon Barkley breaks the Eagles' record, most rushing yards through 6 games. Kansas City stays unbeaten at 6-0. That game, if you were watching the 49ers and Chiefs game, that game got really physical. Trent Williams ended up getting ejected. It was there's some bad blood between those 2 teams. And I guess that's what happens when you lose a Super Bowl to the team and then play the team and they bring it up.
Because now we got bad blood.
Now we got
bad
blood. Is that what
blood.
the song is actually saying?
What's that?
Is that actually what the song is saying?
Because now we got bad blood.
Are you just adding that?
No, it's bad blood.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can hear it now. I never knew it said.
Kyle's not a Swiftie.
I didn't say that.
How are you not a Swiftie when she's all over the NFL, Kyle? Come on, dude. Ooh, what you got there?
Pizza Sunday.
Oh, Pizza Sunday. Hey, there we go. Dude, so my wife went to Chicago last weekend, or 2 weekends ago. I forget exactly when it was. The last weekend. She ordered from Portillo's, which is a Chicago staple. She ordered the beef kit, meaning you get the sliced beef, the gravy, the au jus, whatever you want to call it, the bread, the peppers. She ordered it, and they send you an entire kit of like 8 beefs, enough for 8 beefs. She ordered it, sent it here to the house in Washington, and we just had some. Oh, so good. I've missed that so much. It was so good.
Yeah, we go there every time we drive to Wisconsin.
It's so good, dude.
They have ice cream too.
What ice cream do you get?
I can't remember.
No.
It's been like 2 years. I think they sell like hot dogs.
Mm-hmm. Burgers, pizza, beefs.
Yeah.
The chocolate cake shake. And Roberta's got a cheese ball with football-shaped crackers. I love that. I don't know why, but like just watching football, got some food, some comfort food, chilling.
That's what it's all about.
That's what it's all about, god damn it. That's America. That's America right there.
How do you even watch the game without food?
It's tough. That and some drinks. Obviously, if you're old enough to drink, awesome, but at least some sort of snacks, like some chips. I remember, God, what was it? the Bears Super Bowl. This was like almost 20 years ago now. The family friend we went to watch the game, he had like the I don't know 6 foot long sub sandwich he made. He had like the dips, he had the chips, he had pizza, he had this, he had that. It was amazing. It was one of the best like football nights up until the Bears lost of all time. It was great. It was great. It was up there.
What's your favorite Bears game of all time?
Damn. Great question. I think it has to be the Arizona Cardinals come from behind win on Monday Night Football, because I was in Texas. I was that was my sophomore year of high school, and I was in Texas, in Dallas, going to high school. And that game, because it was a school night, obviously, it was like, all right, you got to go to bed soon. But the Bears were coming back. So obviously it was going to take a little bit longer because they started at the comeback. And I was like, I got to stay up for this game. And it was cool. My aunt was like, all right, you stay up. And they finally went at the end after the missed kick. And it was just like amazing. And that was the year they went to the Super Bowl too. So it was like everything was like going right for the Bears. Defense, getting strips, getting interceptions for touchdowns, punt return touchdowns by Hester. It was a great, great time. So I think that one is probably the most memorable. Other than that, man,
Was that 2008?
2006. That was 2006.
That's They are who we thought they were.
They are who we thought they were. We let them off the hook. If you want to crown them, crown their ass. That was a great post-game conference because I stayed up to watch that too, and I was like, this guy's going crazy right now. I love it.
Dude, you have those moments where you're just like trying not to be loud because you know family's sleeping.
Mm-hmm.
I remember Peyton Manning being down his first year, 2012. We were down 24-0 at halftime, and at the time we only had one TV, and it was in my parents' bedroom, and they like fell asleep, so I just turned the volume all the way down.
Yeah.
And I'm just watching this comeback, like
you're like, let's go.
Not making any noise because I don't want to risk my dad waking up and be like, go.
Those are the best. Those are the best because you try to contain yourself, but eventually you get like scream a little bit too loud, and they're like, "Shut up." Roberta's saying, "I don't drink anymore, just water and 1 Pepsi a day. But when I did drink, I drank peach schnapps and 7-Up, and not kidding, just a couple got me lit, so I was never able to hold my liquor. I love it. I love it. Hell yeah. Peach schnapps gets you."
Yeah, I'm transitioning to more of a Diet Pepsi person.
Oh, okay.
Or Diet Coke.
Okay.
Not like
Coke person.
I'm not like. It's not that I won't drink. I will. I just
It's just un-American.
I don't know. I just felt like lately I was forcing myself to do it.
Yeah.
And I was like, you don't have to do this. You know?
Yeah, you don't have to drink like ever.
But I just spent so much of my life like just obviously I'm going to drink. That it took a while, you know.
Yeah.
And then there's, you know, other reasons why I didn't want to, which I'm sure you know.
Yeah, I was aware.
I'm like, okay, well, I just won't. And then
there was one time Kyle and I, we were so for those of you who don't know, Kyle and I were in the Navy, and where we started off in Pensacola, there was There's a bar. We're like down, literally like a 5-minute walk away from where we stayed, right? As the Pittsburgh Steel or the Jets are gonna down this at the end zone, start off at the 30. But Kyle, I remember one time we were out and we were all checked out with certain people. When you check out with people, you have to come back with the same people and check back in. We checked back in, but Kyle's like, dude, you want to do one more beer? And I was like, curfew's in 10 minutes. He's like, that's more than enough time. And this is like when Kyle and I were like friends for like the first couple months. Like, this is like, dude, let's go get another beer. I'm like, dude, you're insane, bro. I'm drunk and I need to go to bed. First and 10, Jets. Shotgun at the 30, motion to the right side. Aaron Rodgers takes a snap and a whistle blown. Already a flag.
What was that place called? Portside?
Port side, yeah. Roberta said, I have kidney issues, so I drink more water to help me. But hey, I could have root beer. There you go. Here's some root beer. Hey, root beer is delicious. I love root beer.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll drink for you, Roberta. I'll drink for you. Here we go.
All
First
right.
and 15. It's a motion. Rodgers takes the snap, looking to pass. Fakes the pass, looking over the middle, caught. And that is going to be Garrett Wilson, who fakes a little bit, dances around, and gets about 17 yards on that play. Cheers.
Garrett Wilson's so good after the catch.
Yeah. Yep. Wide open. Under that coverage. He's like, oh, 3 guys? Let me go right side.
I feel like that's an underrated part of his game.
Just like the yak.
Mm-hmm.
At around the 43-yard line, Rodgers in the shotgun. 3 wide receivers, 1 tight end, 1 running back. Takes the snap, hands it off. Breece Hall left side. He's going to make it back to the line of scrimmage, and that's about it.
No, it's going to be interesting to try to tangibly measure the difference Davante Adams is making in year 1.
Mm-hmm. But so far right now, he's already got a couple passes, a couple catches, and obviously the comfort level's there with Aaron Rodgers, which we all expected. I don't think anybody thought it would be anything different. I mean, 27 of 29 offensive snaps, 3 receptions on 5 targets and 30 yards. It's getting there. Rodgers back to pass over the middle. Caught Garrett Wilson, 8 yards. He still loves him some Garrett Wilson.
Yeah. This is going to be enough love to go around for Rodgers, and now the Steelers might want to tighten up on Garrett Wilson, and then you go back to Davante Adams and Allen Lazard too. He's got a 20-yard catch already, 2 catches. So when this offense is in sync, it's really good.
It's going to be dangerous. Shotgun. Rodgers takes a snap, looking over the middle, incomplete.
Go for it.
To Davante.
Go for it.
Open. A lot of pressure on Rodgers there.
I mean, this is an obvious first down right here.
Yeah.
Oh, hands to the face, and it didn't even stop him anyway.
Oof.
That is
4th and 2.
Dude looks like strong and fat.
Right? That boy looks strong.
That dude looks like a football player.
Yeah. Fielded at inside the 15 and taken to about the 22-yard line. That's where the Steelers will start their next drive. Quick TV.
Dude, how
timeout.
cool would it be, even if you were like a third stringer, just to like play in the NFL?
Oh, dude. Awesome.
Like, imagine that. Imagine like putting your uniform on and you're in the NFL now. And you're going to go out. The whole world's watching. The stadium's full. And like my brother's buddy, his little brother is with the Texans. Like, I know exactly like where they grew up, how they grew up, the schools they went to. But there's this major difference. He's in the NFL.
Yeah.
And it's like,
Mm-hmm.
what's it like for a normal person, to just be in the NFL? Like,
I don't know, man.
I just can't
That's
imagine.
crazy.
I can't imagine that. Like,
Because like
could you imagine
can't-
that?
Well, that's like honestly saying like similarly saying, what if you were just a movie star one day, and you went from where you're at now to being like an A-lister overnight, and you're just like, I've got to live my life differently than what I used to. Because that's the same thing for football players. Like they got to live their life much more differently than a lot of other people, and they got to say the right things. They got to act a certain way because of optics and things like that. But just
Good
to
money.
be able, just to be able to step into the field, or even just on the sidelines, like as a third stringer, like you're saying, like that is enough to be like, I accomplished something, and I'm in the NFL. I'm in the National Football League, where all of the pros are at. So I'm at that level. It must be a good feeling.
Yeah, all the players, like, typically they're always like, I'm blessed. I'm blessed. I'm like, oh, imagine being in the NFL. Like, no wonder they always say that.
Mhm.
They're in the
There they
NFL.
are.
They make millions of dollars playing the game they love.
Yeah.
We all watch, and we
Yep.
don't have the money they have. Like,
And we make it our like lives too. We like
Right.
make it a part of ourselves.
we are just, we're a bad word, I can't say. We just want to watch.
Could I just watch? I know what you want to say too. Russell Wilson, 8 of 17 with a touchdown pass. Here we go. Under center. 21-yard
Russ.
line.
Going to hand it off to Najee Harris, and that's going to go for a gain of 4 on first down, and that's going to be the key for the Steelers. Good, positive plays on first and second down, and keep Russell Wilson in 3rd and 3 or less. 3rd and 3 or less. Any more, you're probably not getting it.
Any more, and you may as well take the punter out there.
Justin Fields, helmet on, ready to go at a moment's notice.
Who's that quarterback next to him? I wonder who the emergency QB is.
Russ in shotgun, stepping up into the pocket and then throwing. Oh, it was almost intercepted.
Whew.
It was just dropped. Russell Wilson, that would have been such a Russ pick. I've seen him throw these type of picks all year.
Yep.
They're these picks, but they get caught normally.
Yeah,
where you're like, was that an interception? And then you watch the replay and you're like, that's a freaking pick. 3rd and 7. Right. 3rd and 7. Kind of a weird formation. I think they're trying to get a flat route out of Pickens. Yeah, they are. And then they're going to throw it down that way. Pickens. Oh, my God. He caught it.
Whoa. Wow.
George Pickens.
What a catch. Oh, my God. Look at Devontae Adams' face. He's like, bullshit.
Oh, my gosh.
Off the Jets helmet in his hands.
Wow.
Bobbled it a little bit and still was able to catch it. Oh, my God.
Oh, my gosh.
Even Roberta's like, wow.
George Pickens over 100 yards receiving and a lot of bullshit. Yeah. Quick throw to Darnell Washington, and he's hit right away.
1 yard, maybe. Hard to take that guy down.
Yeah. 275.
Wilson channeling his inner Big Ben. Always injured, you mean?
Cameron Hayward getting a good break on the sideline. 2nd and 9. Russ going to hand it off to Najee Harris. And Najee's going to pick up 3 or 4.
All right, not bad, not bad. 30 manageable. Got some really lucky bounces going the Steelers' way right now, Kyle. I think this is a recipe for a touchdown right here.
Steelers looking at a minimum. Taking a lead here by 1.
Kyle wants that field goal.
Yep, 3rd and 5. Pressure coming. Throwing. Caught. Pat Freiermuth one-hand grab.
Oh, my God. These catches by Steelers receivers are crazy right now. One-handers, bounces off the defenders. If for as much as like Russell Wilson is putting it in the right spot, his receivers are really putting in the work to make sure those become catches.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Well, that last one hit the jet in the back of the helmet.
Yeah. Bouncing off jets just doesn't matter.
Under center now for Russ. Sierra probably watching.
Go
Ball
Russ.
snap. Hands it off. Warren inside the 1 or down to the 2.
Great run.
Wow. Is it time for Russ to do a keeper?
You think he will? You think he will just to be like, see, I still fucking got it.
I don't know. Maybe. Maybe.
Oh, wow. Boom. Right through that Jets defender. And we saw last week, who was it? The Bills were running the ball like at will against the Jets.
Yeah. Jalen Warren, first down's going to go nowhere.
Nothing. Great stop by the Jets defense.
Nothing.
Am I going to have to eat my words? Otis, what did you say? What did you say earlier? Did you say something about the Steelers?
Probably the Steelers are going to lose.
Yeah. You might have to if it is against Steelers.
I'm still going with the Jets. I don't. This is a good drive by the Steelers, but see if they can do it again. Damn. And George Pickens is having the night of his life. That was almost caught in the corner of the end zone. Sauce Gardner on the coverage, and him and George Pickens exchanging some words. That was good. Yeah, good defense right there. Remember, George Pickens, that last one wasn't on Sauce Gardner. So
yeah,
it's not like he's had Sauce Gardner's number. If I were the Steelers, or the Jets, I would be moving Sauce Gardner to Pickens.
Absolutely. The rest of the night, at least.
Yeah. Shotgun for Russ. 3rd and goal. Let's see what they have. Russ trying to throw it incomplete. No flag.
Oof.
Number 11 wants it for the Steelers.
I think that's
and
Jefferson?
Russ is pointing. That's about as much fire as you get out of Russ. Do you see that point? Hey, okay.
That was a good point. That was a good point.
Not even a hey, just but once in a while you want your quarterback to be in Sean Payton's face. No, this is what the fuck I'm talking about. This is what I saw.
You want an Aaron Rodgers, and Otis said it was about Russ throwing a better ball. Oh, that's right. That's right. I do remember you saying that.
Chris Broswell with 3 more points.
Let's go. And Kyle gets the fantasy points.
He's got 11 points for me now.
And it's time
to update the ticker. Because of the ticker.
Dude, you're weird, dude. You're weird.
Gosh.
You're fucking weird, bro.
You were copying me. It's so weird.
Dude, you like me. You're gay.
11 fantasy points for the kicker. Okay, Rick.
There you go.
A 1-point lead for the Steelers. Do they win the game tonight?
1 point lead for the Steelers. Do they win? No, I'm going Aaron Rodgers. I'm going Aaron Rodgers over Russ. If that's the quarterbacks, I'm going Aaron Rodgers.
Okay.
I don't care. I don't care what you say, Kyle. I'm going Aaron Rodgers. All right.
I'm with you. I'm going Aaron Rodgers and Jets too.
Stop going against me. I'm going Aaron Rodgers, dude. I don't care what you say.
I'm actually agreeing with you. I'm gonna
No,
go
dude.
Aaron
See, this is the bullshit where you disagree with me all the time. Cause like I'm
going Aaron Rodgers and the Jets. There's just no way the Steelers lose.
the Steelers lose.
Apparently, that's what it.
I'm going with Aaron Rodgers and the Jets. He's going to throw a late game pick 6. It's over. Steelers win.
Jalen Warren, only 1 catch. I thought they might use him more.
Jalen
You
Warren?
know, he's a really good pass catching back. I want to see him. I want to see some slip screens to Jalen Warren.
Yeah.
Get those big guys out in front. Let him get into space. But right now, they're just kind of testing the secondary for the Jets. I mean, Russ, a couple plays there where he's just throwing it, and George picked the one down the sideline was awful. I'm sorry, but it hit the Jet in the back of the helmet. And the receiver, George Pickens, he had a full step on a good pass, and that's a touchdown. He just had to throw it in front of him. He threw it in the back of the guy's helmet.
Yep.
So bad throw. He had one good throw on that drive. It was to Pat Freiermuth. That was his good throw.
Yeah. Pickens literally had to do all the work on that one catch.
Oh, yeah, no. If I were a Steelers fan, I would never, ever say that they're going to lose.
Wow, what a block.
I would be like, we're winning, clearly. We're going to keep playing good defense. Russ is moving the ball well.
Even at the end of the game, if we lost, I was like, there's no way we should have lost. This could have happened. We should have done this. That's just how it is. That's just how it is.
Time to get Breece Hall the ball.
Breece Hall ball now.
He's going to be the hall monitor.
Rodgers shotgun at the 23, takes the snap, looking to pass. Right side to Breece Hall, incomplete. A little too far ahead of him there. He would have gotten blown up either way.
Yeah, it looked like Breece wanted the ball back in space. Rodgers wanted to put it out in front of him. And you're right. Probably blown up either way, but it doesn't help when you got, 2 seconds. It's a screen.
Yeah.
The screen, it only works if you get, at least 2 seconds to throw the ball. TJ Watt, no sack tonight. Let's see if that changes.
2nd and 10, motions Breece Hall to the right side. Aaron Rodgers shotgun. 1 tight end, 4 wide receivers. Takes a snap, looking to pass. In the pocket, looking left side. Caught. No, intercepted. To the 30. To the 20. To the 10. All the way to the 1. Wow. Garrett Wilson. Oh my God.
Rodgers sucks. This is.
Was it Otis or was it Roberta that was saying 31 was playing a good game earlier? Who was it? It was Roberta. 31 is having a good game. There you go. Another interception. There we go. Wow.
Devontae Adams saves the touchdown. Did you see him dive?
Yeah.
What
a tackle.
That was such a hustle play by Devontae Adams.
That was like that Buda Baker interception and DK Metcalf running down the sideline to bring him down a couple of years ago. That was incredible.
Garrett Wilson's got to catch this ball, though. You got to catch that.
That was wide open. Oh, man.
Look at this. A perfect throw.
Yeah. KC said, Roberta, things getting better. MVP on Steelers tonight. Great game. See? Roberta was calling 31. And looks like we got an injured Jet right now.
Oh, it's on the offensive line.
Oh, Vera Tucker.
Russell Wilson's like, let's keep our sense of urgency. This is my motivational speech time. I can tell the camera's probably on me right now. I'm going to do a lot of stuff with my hands. I'm going to be pointing at you.
Just looking, pointing.
The guys are in the huddle just like, we're fucking professional athletes. Just called to play. We're ready. Trust me, we're up 1. We're pretty dialed in right now.
Oh, my God.
We don't need you to reel it in. We haven't left.
Hey, guys, we need a recage. Like, stop, dude.
It's like in boot camp when you'd have those people, the kids that would want to like be like, hey guys, come on, we really need to come together. Those speeches that night. The night speeches.
They were so bad.
Just like, dude, I'm an adult. I'm going to bed.
I'm trying to write a letter to my wife right now. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Oh God.
Dude, I had a guy. This is when I really realized the age difference because I had been living on my own for 5 years when I joined the Navy. And person sleeping underneath me, there was a song I was like, because I would sing music to, just like, you miss music when you're there.
Yeah.
And there's this one song, it's like, I'm your buckaroo, I want to be like you. And this one kid's like, can you not sing that? And he started crying. And I was like, what the fuck?
You're like, yeah, you're 18.
And I was like, and he's like, I was like, did this guy's dad die or something?
To that song?
To that song, and that was their song. I found out at the end. I asked him, a month later. I'm like, what was it that in the beginning? And he was like, I just missed my dad.
You're like, dude, I get it, but like, I gotta cope through this shit too, man.
Dude, I'm like 8 weeks away from your mommy and dad. Like,
that's cute. That's cute. Don't get me wrong, boot camp sucked, but not that bad. Oh, Newman got blown up. That's the Jet who's down right now.
Dude, I got sent back after like a month to the beginning.
No.
Yeah, I was there for a month and I failed the test twice, and then they sent me back to a new division that issued greens instead of blues, and they changed the test, and I failed it because it was a brand new test.
Yeah.
But the old protocol was if you fail it twice and you get sent back and fail it, you get discharged from the Navy. So they walked me down to like the Master Chief to sign my discharge papers.
Yeah.
And he was like signing my papers, and I was like, Master Chief Hopper respectfully requests to make a statement. And he was like, okay. And I was like, success is never final. Failure is never fatal. The courage to continue is what counts. And I had this on a fortune cookie that I had been carrying. I had been carrying this fortune cookie with me for years. Yeah. No idea why. I just liked it. And he has his pen in his hand, and he like puts it down. And he's like, my dad was an alcoholic. My parents didn't love me. Like, I had to get here on my own. He was like so like conflicted. Yeah. He's like, I'm going to let you take the test again, but you're going to fail it because you're fucking dumb.
You're
and
like,
then
okay.
I passed the test. And I'm like, dude, this fortune cookie saved my whole naval career. Like, if I didn't just like spew out that little fortune cookie.
Yeah.
None of this would be happening right now.
Oh, God. That's true. That is true. None of this would be happening. But that's so funny. Success is never what?
Final. Failure is never fatal. The courage to continue is what counts.
Okay. That's good though. That's good. That's motivating. That's what you needed to do in boot camp. You needed to be motivating.
Dude, my class, because I
Mhm.
obviously I went back and they're like, "Why are you still here?" Like, 'cause you were just sent off. You brought your things with you, and I told them what happened. At night when
Yeah.
everyone was gone, they made that our T-shirts. You know how you get a division T-shirt?
Yeah.
Our division T-shirt had that quote in the back of it. That's how
Nice.
much they liked it.
That's a good one. That's a good one. They're like, dude, I thought you were gone for sure. You're like, no, I'm just built different. Sorry. Here we
Dude,
go.
what is going on?
Yeah, this lineman is down bad right now.
I think he is seriously hurt.
Oh, he's on a stretcher now.
What happened?
Yeah, Roberto. Hopefully this Jets player is fine. So he got blown up on the interception by Patrick Queen. Patrick Queen came and just like fucking blocked the shit out of him, and he kind of fell backwards into the out of bounds outside of the marker, and just didn't get back up. But it was just a really really big block. I never thought
Oh,
Kyle's
hopefully
career would
everything's
be.
okay.
Yeah, we hope so. Casey said, I never thought Kyle's career would be saved by a fortune cookie. Great story.
Yeah, it's I'm surprised you didn't know that story. That's like
Yeah, you never told me that story.
that's
Never told me that one.
crazy.
Yeah, I just remember there was a flight we had, and during one of the schools Kyle and I went to, since we're having a break here in because of the injury. I was on a flight with Kyle, and we were getting tested on the flight. This was at VP30, and I think the instructor asked Kyle something, and Kyle he just didn't get it right, and so the instructor was like, "Don't worry, we're gonna make an Ewo out of you." and they did. And at the end of the day, Kyle made it through everything. He defied all odds and made
I
it
did.
through.
I literally, if there was any type of like if there was any way you could get sent back, I was doing it. Like I got sent back in boot camp. I almost got kicked out of boot camp. I saved my career by a fortune cookie. Then I went to A school. Then I
Yeah.
went to swim hole. Then I
Yeah.
went to the education part. And if you get less than an 80 on 3 tests, you're kicked out too.
Yeah,
And I
you're
was
out of
on
the
my
race.
last test and
Yeah.
I did not have an 80, but Petty Officer Powers,
Yeah.
I saw him erase one of my answers and fill in the right one to get me
Really?
an 80 to pass the final
Wow.
test. And he looked at me and he was like, "Just keep asking questions. You're gonna be all right."
Oh, oh my god.
and then I took all 18 months. I mean, VP 30, I got sent back from D
Yeah.
to A.
To A. Yeah.
I just didn't give up. That's all.
Here we go. Let's see if the Steelers never give up. Russ up the middle.
I don't think he got it.
I don't think he
Touchdown.
got it
No,
either.
I'm kidding.
I don't think he got it. Touchdown, by the way.
I think they're going to give it to him. This is a crucial spot because it's going to be hard to overturn either way. Touchdown.
Russ said, Fields rushes for 5 touchdowns. Here, hold my beer. Let's see. Did he get through? He was all in that guy's ass. That's for sure. I don't know if he's through. I feel
like forward progress. Well, I made this point a second ago. I said, whatever the ruling's going to be, it's going to be almost impossible to overturn.
Mm-hmm.
And for the Steelers, it's going to be a touchdown. And
yep.
I would think about going for 2. I just think it would be cool to make it a 2-possession game.
Yeah.
If you don't get it, it's still a 7-point game.
Mm-hmm.
So, but then you're making the Jets need a 2-point conversion. I don't know. I think it'd be cool if you go for 2 and then it's a 9-point game. That's kind of like That feels like a kill shot.
Yeah.
But
Let's
it's still what,
see.
the third quarter?
Still third quarter.
It feels like this is the fourth quarter.
Right? Like it's giving those vibes of like every down counts right now.
Yeah, that's why I was just saying that. Like, never mind. It's I felt like there was 7 minutes left in the game.
So they're reviewing this. They still don't know if they want to give it to him. For now, the touchdown is counted.
This is all Garrett Wilson's fault.
Touchdown is
Davante
confirmed.
Adams.
It is Garrett Wilson's
Davante
fault
Adams
right
is
now.
like, man, I made that touchdown saving tackle for nothing. At least New York knows I'm down for the cause.
And that is officially 14 points off of 2 Aaron Rodgers interceptions.
Russell Wilson doing handshakes on the sideline is so cringe.
And it's good. And it's time to update
The kicker.
the ticker dicker.
Russ, like,
He's gonna do a Sierra, a two-step.
he's like, and then he uses like a, I don't know, and then he all of a sudden he has an accent, and he's just like,
Do you remember when
"This is my boy Jew. This is my boy Jew. We got one foe," and I'm like, Russ doesn't even talk like that. Now we put on our jerseys for the first time, and he's with Sutton, and he's like, "We got Jew, and now we got one foe," and I'm like, "What are you doing, Russ?" Like,
stop creeping me out, dude.
oh my god, you gotta love Russ.
You
just
gotta
have
love him.
to. You gotta just enjoy the ride because it is a ride.
Mm-hmm. And Justin Fields no longer with the helmet on. He knows it's Russ's game.
Yeah, that is
He knows it's Russ's game.
that is. What were you gonna say about Russ though?
What was I gonna say about Russ?
We got Jew, and now we got one foe.
Oh, gets up after
Oh
a
my gosh.
slip. Gets up at the 25, I believe. Okay, Fields doesn't have his helmet. So, what was I going to say about Russ? God damn it. I don't remember. I really don't remember.
Broncos country, let's ride. Broncos country,
Broncos country. Let's ride.
let's ride.
Remember, we would just make fun of that for 2 years straight.
Okay, Steelers fans, just so you know, if you guys do win tonight, you're gonna hear the word "believe" at least 4 times in the post game.
Oh, yeah.
And I will post it immediately.
Brees Hall up the middle is going to get about 5 yards.
I'm going to write down, just so we have this in real time, I'm going to write down the things he's going to say. Okay. He's going to say, believe, we believe in ourselves. He's going to say, I believe in who I am as a quarterback. We know who we are, and we know what this team's capable of.
Yep.
That's definitely on the bingo card.
Yep. Bingo card for sure.
Unwavering. I don't know how he'll use
Dedication.
it, but he'll throw that word in for sure.
Dedication. Rodgers back to pass. Over the middle. Caught. It's going to be Lazard for about 17, 18 yards on that reception. Dedication.
I don't know if dedication's going to be there.
No, you don't think so?
I don't think dedication's going to make it.
Working hard working, things like that. Otis, I am drinking a Topo Chico hard seltzer, a tropical mango. That's what I got going on right
We
now.
know who we are. We know what we're capable of. We believe. We believe in each other.
ourselves. Yeah, we believe in each other. First and 10 at the 46. Rodgers hands it off. Brees Hall up the middle, gets free, first down, all the way to the 40-yard line of the Steelers. They are moving the ball, 5:36 and counting. How many words from the fortune cookie? Russ isn't fortunate enough to be able to reference fortune cookie like Kyle.
Russ, yeah.
He's not.
Yeah. It might even be better if he would.
Mm-hmm. First and 10. Rodgers shotgun, trips left, one tight end, one running back. 41-yard of the Steelers, takes a snap, fakes the handoff, looking to pass, and a floater to Breece Hall. Little too far ahead. Little too far ahead. Am I ahead of you?
Little too far ahead. Just a second.
All right, let me know when they get to the coach reading the plays.
Okay. Right now.
All right, there we go. We are
Replay.
officially in sync. Gummies. Oh, Pat was eating Sour Patch Kids.
Yes.
Unless you're talking about some special gummies, Otis. I have taken part of the special gummies. 2nd and 10. Rodgers shotgun, 3 wide, 1 tight end, 1 running back. Snap. Hands it off. Braylon Allen, left side, and is going to get about 3 to 4 yards on that carry.
Yeah, good job getting Braylon Allen involved. Haven't seen a ton of him tonight.
No, it's been a lot of short yardage stuff, really, right? Okay, so
movement in his limbs.
Yeah. Great to hear. Great to hear. 3rd and 7 for the Jets. Trying to get to 3 and 4 on the season. Pittsburgh trying to get to 5 and 2 in week 7. Rodgers shotgun, takes a snap. Looking to pass. Quick shovel pass to Breece Hall, and he's going to be about a yard short. 4th and 1 upcoming.
A 50-yard field goal from here. He's been missing a lot of those.
Yeah. Recommendation, go for it by Next Gen Stats. Fuck you, Next Gen Stats.
Here we go.
4th and 1. Rodgers, shotgun. 5 wide. Might be trying to make them jump. We'll see here. Snap. Over the middle. Caught. And that is going to be
Mike Williams.
Mike Williams. Wow. First time they've called his number tonight.
First catch since he fell down last week on 4th down and cost me $500.
Kyle isn't mad. Kyle isn't mad about that one bit.
That was it. That was the play that would have done it.
Great catch. Able to come down with it. Like, that's an important play, no matter what. Like, whether you are the number 1 wide receiver or the 4th. Rodgers scrambling, going right, throwing right. Caught, incomplete, actually, by Garrett Wilson.
Damn. Garrett Wilson looked like he got 2 hands on it, though.
Yeah.
Oh.
Left hand bloody for Aaron Rodgers. That's called toughness right there. Did you see Highsmith getting held? I think so. Was it on this last play on that 4th and 1, or was that before, Roberta?
I love this. This is awesome. This is such a good game.
2nd and 10. This is inside the 20. Shotgun, Rodgers. And timeout.
No, he got the timeout off.
Yeah, he could not get the play correctly.
He got the timeout off.
Mm-hmm. Kyle could care less about the money. It's the philosophy that counts. There you go. There you go.
All right.
First play. Okay, gotcha.
What a tough 2 games for a rookie head coach. Yeah. Bills and then Steelers in Pittsburgh.
Oh, that's a delay game.
Ty goes to the runner.
Ty goes to the runner.
Terry said historically they would give the timeout.
Yeah.
I guess it's all about intent.
That's true. But that's a delay game. 2nd and 10, Aaron Rodgers. Coming up to the shotgun. Trips right. 1 tight end, 1 running back inside the 20-yard line at around the 17. Steelers showing pressure. Takes the snap. Fakes the handoff. Quick throw right. Gets knocked down by TJ Watt. in his face early.
Wow. TJ Watt
3rd and 10 upcoming inside the
made
red zone.
Rodgers wonder what he was doing.
Yeah. God damn it.
That is.
Just gets right through him.
Oh, and then he pushed him for no reason.
Yeah. He's like, fuck you.
I love this. Look, boom. just
Just to let you know, I'm still here. Back to pass. Rodgers left
Oh,
side.
that-
Incomplete for Williams.
Mike Williams was like, "Where's the PI on that?"
Yeah.
Now here comes a field goal attempt.
Olberg putting his hands up.
Is he
with the
eating
number 3.
seeds?
Yeah, seeds.
Or
I
is
don't
he
know,
just
actually.
dipping?
Actually, I don't know. Greg Zuerlein 8 for 12 this year. It's going to be a 35-yard field goal attempt. Snap, hold, kick is blocked. No good.
Oh my gosh.
Second blocked kick. Wow. Wow. The Steelers defense going in on the Jets right now, and they're rallying around their coach.
So they can't only not block for Rodgers. They can't block for a kick either.
Wow. Lily, where you at? Lily, you got to explain what's going on right now because this is craziness.
You gotta kick it higher. Look where he kicks this ball. Right? I feel like if you can get a little more underneath that, you need that ball to get more vertical.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it was fine, but I mean, they were able to block it, so at the end of the day, it's not.
Uh-oh, why is there a streaker on the field? There's a fan on the field.
And it was a Steelers fan, it looked like, and everybody's cheering. Love
What did
it.
her sign say?
I don't know.
Go to X.
Yeah, that's where it'll say it. Let's see who got it. Number 94 of the Steelers was able to get the block. Whoever that special teams coach is, they love him. Look at him. Look at him. They love him.
Yeah.
Now the offense needs to get a touchdown. That they do, Roberto.
He looks like John Fox's older brother.
He does. He does. And how do Kyle and I know that? Because John Fox coached both of our teams.
Russell Wilson fakes the handoff, now throwing. And what if that lady fan is the reason the Steelers lose? What if that little pause just took all the momentum from them?
That right there, that took it all away. That butterfly effect, if you will.
Rodgers getting some sutures in his bloody hand. I love it.
Here we go. Danny Smith is a special teams coach. Thank you for that. Roberta, thank you for giving us the name. Danny Smith.
A gain of nothing for Najee Harris. Najee Harris not able to get going on the ground, and short of these miracle plays, man, the Jets just if there's a break, it's not going the Jets' way.
No.
It could be a field goal, a penalty, a one-handed catch, all going Steelers' way right now. I think that momentum that's likely to switch here.
Yeah. They need something. They need something to happen.
I think a pick.
Yeah. Wow.
No way.
Wow.
Jaylen Warren.
That's his dump off. He was able to switch positions and his two receivers just opened the lane for him on those blocks. That is you said it. The breaks are going to the Steelers right now. Under pressure, Juke's two guys, and then his wide receivers block the correct guys. Wow.
Man.
Steelers are winning this game. This is crazy.
The way it's going, you know.
Yeah, number 21 of the Jets being helped off the field. Hate to see another. Oh, we got a knee to the helmet. Oof. Hopefully he's okay, because that sucks.
Najee Harris. I need 8 more rushing yards from him. They got Warren in the game right now. You're going to hand it off to Warren, and Warren's going to pick up 4, maybe 5.
Yeah, good run there.
Good run. Not seeing as much pink this month.
That's true. I noticed that on Instagram, a lot of people wearing the pink, but yeah, I haven't noticed it on the sidelines for NFL that much. It's a little strange.
The Steelers keeping Jalen Warren, and they are having more success right now with him.
Yeah. Need ahead is not good. No, Casey. Hopefully number 21 for the Jets is good after that hit.
Russ fakes the handoff, now throwing to George Pickens, who stays in bounds.
Wow.
Fights for an extra yard, and that's going to be the end of the third quarter.
There it is. 4s. It's the fourth. It's the fourth.
One foe.
It's one foe. It's one foe.
I got you. He's talking about Jerry Jeudy. And now I got one foe.
Dude, stop. You went to Wisconsin. Stop. Oh, man. Russell Wilson so far, 14 of 26, 224 yards and a touchdown. Rodgers, 18 of 31 with 220 yards, a touchdown, and 2 interceptions. I did not expect for Russ to be having the slightly better game here. Not in this game.
Garrett Wilson's drop pick 6, basically, is the difference in the game right now.
Mm-hmm.
Because this game, without that drop pick, I'm going to call it pick 6 because it took it to the 1-yard line for a QB sneak. Without that play, this game's tied.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what else to say other than yeah, dude. like Garrett Wilson is there was talks of and these are rumors obviously around the NFL world, but there was rumors about teams talking to the Jets and seeing if with the addition of Davante Adams, if there is a market now for Garrett Wilson. Like, hey, what do you guys want? And for the most part, yeah, that was kind of the attitude towards questions like that, because it's like, no, I got 2 number 1 wide receivers. I got a Garrett Wilson and I got a Davante Adams, right? Like, one guy's basically on a 1-year rental in Davante, and Garrett Wilson is
it's like we did all that work just to have
exactly
the whole point was to have 2 receivers.
Exactly. So I don't know.
There's a 0% chance. And even if there was one of them that was going to be traded, it would be Davante Adams. Because one of them is younger on a rookie contract. One of them's expensive in their 30s. Like,
yeah, that's true.
There's no way that either of them get traded, though.
I could see them, with Davante Adams in the offseason, that being a situationship, if you will. Like, do we give him another deal? Do we do this? Do we do that? Do we let him go? Right? Like that, I could see 100%.
It really just depends on how the Jets season goes.
Continues, yeah. Fourth quarter,
first play. The first quarter's at midfield. Najee Harris up the middle, and Najee Harris is going to get a lot of yards all the way into Jets territory, almost to the red zone, and Najee Harris. And they got
Jets
both
got
running
nothing.
backs running well now.
Jets have nothing going on this defense right now. They are tired.
Wow.
The effort. I don't know, man. The effort's not there.
All I need now I need one catch from Davante Adams and one touchdown pass from Aaron Rodgers, and I get $880.
Hey, maybe it might be both in one.
Here we go. Najee Harris up the middle, gain of 3.
There you go. And Roberta's got a question. Do you guys do all kinds of games and teams or just certain ones? We stream all of Sunday Night Football and Monday Night Football. Thursday Night Football, unless the Bears and the Broncos are playing, we do not stream usually those games. But everything else we do. Great question.
And on Tuesdays, we recap everything. On Wednesdays, we make our predictions for the next week.
Yep. So make sure to tune in. Hit that subscribe button, please. That would help us out a lot.
Najee Harris. Running like he's on the last year of a 5-year contract.
Which he is.
It's all right. It's better for the Steelers if they're going to score to do it quick.
Yeah.
There's a lot of football left. I think
Hall's not feeling this.
I don't feel like if the Jets score a touchdown here, or the Steelers score a touchdown here, that the game's over. I will say that.
Okay. There's still 13 minutes left in this game, so yeah, probably not the end all be all. Najee, I feel like if he would have just exploded.
Najee's like, what the hell? I was still running. Bro, you weren't going anywhere.
Yeah.
They let up because they were told to stop after the whistle.
I feel like if he would have just gone a little faster, he probably would have gotten in. I don't know. That's just me. That's just kind of what I saw.
Rick, you heard it here first. If he would have ran a little faster, he would have got in.
Put that on a quote card.
2nd and goal.
Nick's like, what?
And he's going to fake the handoff, and now pumping time. Now he's going to run it, and incomplete. I felt like Russ could have continued rolling to his right, and George Pickens could have kept running, and they could have had a moment right there in the corner.
You heard it here first. I felt like Russell Wilson could have kept running and not.
Look at this.
Repeat all that.
So you have this right here where he cuts in, and once again, he's just throwing it too low. He keeps getting that ball so low for these receivers.
Yeah.
Just put that ball up a little more.
Yeah, he keeps underthrowing these guys. 3rd and goal.
Russ in shotgun. And looking to throw. Taking a shot. Touchdown.
Wow. Easy.
Wide
Jefferson.
open.
Easy all day.
Wow. Russell Wilson's like, I just believed. All I did was believe.
All throughout the week of practice, I just believed and I visualized myself throwing a touchdown on a flat route to Van Jefferson.
We know what we're capable of. Oh, that's the other thing. We know what we're capable of.
Yeah. Wow. Great job. Oof.
And here comes Aaron Rodgers. I'm telling you, the Jets are going to win this game.
30-15, and Kyle,
Rick,
it's time.
I smell overtime.
To update
the ticker. We are going to get overtime here in Pittsburgh. It is going to be 30-30 in 12 minutes. Because
saying so, it might be over, Jets fans. Lily.
Is their season over if they lose?
Yeah.
It's over.
2-5? Yeah.
2-5?
Yeah.
That's what Denver was last year, and then they went on a 5-game win streak.
And then?
Well, then they lost. But they didn't have nearly the team the Jets have.
Well,
I'll say
that's
this.
true.
If the Jets go on a
That's true.
5-game win streak and they're looking good, it's probably going to look a lot different than the Broncos' 5-game win
But
streak.
yeah, and the Broncos did it with their defense. At that point, the Broncos defense was much better than what the Jets defense is now. Through 7 weeks,
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
the Broncos defense was so much better than
The
whatever
Jets
the
would
fuck
need
is
to do
going
it
on
with
right
their
now.
offense.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
But I feel like this starts with the offensive line. Like, which one of these teams has the better offensive line? It's like a no-brainer. Russell Wilson has had so much time to throw.
he has.
I mean, he's had enough time to sit back there and even let the wide receiver. There's the play after the play. The Jets don't have that. Like, there's 2.5, 3 seconds, or the play is a sack.
Yeah.
And I think that is really like Robert Saleh said it in Hard Knocks last year. He's like, we can have all the talent in the world, but if our offensive line sucks, none of this matters. And you're seeing right now why when Jim Harbaugh or Sean Payton get these head coaching jobs that they would rather draft Joe Alt than Malik Neighbors. And why Sean spent no money, but he spent money on Ben Powers and Mike McGlinchey. The good coaches know that it starts with the offensive line. And if you don't
Starts in
have
the
an
trenches.
offensive line, everything else is just fancy decorations. It's like putting a great engine on a car with no tires. It just doesn't matter.
Have you seen that picture meme of like a Lamborghini
Outside the trailer park?
outside the trailer park house?
That was
parked
like
under
Devontae Smith on the Eagles. I saw on his rookie year before
Yeah.
Jalen Hurts took over.
Yeah. It was rough. Pittsburgh up 30-15 with 12 minutes 9 seconds left, and the Jets are going to be starting from their 30.
Devontae Adams is going to be that guy that Rodgers is going to look to in these moments. That's why he's here. And he probably didn't know that he was going to be asked this early in his Jets career to be the guy. But right now, make no mistake about it, Garrett Wilson has that drop. Mike Williams proved himself untrustworthy last week. Breece Hall and Devontae Adams are the two people that Rodgers is going to be looking to, specifically Devontae Adams, because they have the history.
Also get Conklin involved. I feel like there's been nothing towards Conklin right now. Going to hand it off Breece Hall left side. Going to get tackled behind the line of scrimmage. Not a great start.
Not a great start. Trying to get Breece Hall running the football to try to take some of this pass rush out of the game.
Yeah.
And the Steelers, unfortunately, they know that the Jets are trying to do that, to take the pass rush out of the game. And they're sold out for the run, and they stop that one.
And there's a flag already on the play.
This is on Garrett Wilson, I think. Yep.
Oh, wow.
Garrett Wilson, another costly mistake.
Having a very forgettable game so far. He put his finger down.
Did they just point and he put his finger down? That is going to be everywhere.
He said, in here. Oh, Conklin with a great moment there.
Oh my God, that was the best moment.
That was good.
That finger down.
Man.
I was like, am I seeing this?
2nd and 16, Jets. Rodgers back to pass. Quick pass to Breece Hall for about 4 yards on that. 3rd and 10, 3rd and 12 coming up.
Yeah, probably like a 3rd and 12. Breece Hall. What do we got? 26 points now?
Here we go. 3rd and 12 upcoming. See if they can get a first down here. Not a great way to start the fourth quarter, but Aaron Rodgers needs to pull off an Aaron Rodgers moment right here. Snap. In the pocket, looking, moving up, throwing over the middle, caught. There's There's Lazard.
My shit
First
froze
down.
in the middle of that play. Like, come on.
First down for Lazard there.
Luckily, I can
catch.
hear you.
Yeah, right.
I'm like, what
Not-
happens? The
Yeah,
ball was
not
in the
all of
middle.
the internet.
You can see Rodgers even throwing this ball. Look, his feet are not set. Lazard
Yeah.
almost dropped it anyway.
Mm-hmm. It was. It almost went right through.
Rodgers just does not feel comfortable.
Pass. Rodgers dumps it off. It's going to Conklin. And a gain of about 1.5.
Conklin's a rookie?
Was that Conklin? Conklin's not a rookie.
I thought he said dumps it off to the rookie.
Unless it is another tight end, but I think that's Conklin. I think 83 is Conklin.
No, it was Conklin. He's not a
Okay.
rookie, right?
Yeah, okay. So then he probably said that, like you said, by mistake. 2nd and 9. TJ Watt digging in. Rodgers in the shotgun. 4 wide, 1 running back to his right side.
Devontae lined up
And
at the bottom of the
another-
screen.
And another false start. Number
Oh my God.
77. Ugh.
This is just crushing.
Nick said fire Hackett again or something after this game. Tyron Smith. I feel like every game we watch for the Jets, Tyron Smith commits a penalty.
Yeah, it's the penalties, it's the drops. They really do take turns fucking it up.
Really, honestly. 2nd and 14. Rodgers, shotgun, takes a snap. In the pocket, over the middle. Garrett Wilson caught.
Oh!
Makes a move. First down 40, 35-30.
There we go.
All the way to the 31-yard line. Can they fire Salah a second time?
That's
Ooh, good job, Wilson. Yeah, they're just gonna let anything go under the defense. Rodgers 22 of 35, 271 yards in the shotgun. 4 wide, takes a snap in the pocket, quick pass, left side, Conklin, and he's gonna get about 5 yards on that catch. Call up Bill Belichick after the season. That might happen. That might happen, Nick.
That's what I made a short about right after
Yeah.
they fired Salah.
What's Bill Belichick doing? Keeping his name in the NFL circles. That's what he's doing. 2nd and 5. Shotgun.
Touchdown, Devontae Adams. Right here.
At the 25-yard line. Rodgers making some motions. Takes a snap. Looking to pass. Quick shovel pass. Incomplete to Breece Hall. 3rd and 5 coming up. Crafty, afraid not. Yeah, Rodgers let go of that right on time. He's about to get sack launched. 3rd and 5. At the 25-yard line, need a first down. Rodgers back to pass. Quick one over the middle. Blown up at the line of scrimmage was Conklin. Wow. They're going for it.
Rodgers needs to start calling his own plays.
Yeah. Nick said trade for Andy Reid.
Another
and
false start.
Oh, Pittsburgh timeout. Woo!
Rodgers was pissed.
Look at.
Mike
Look at
Tomlin's like, I
He's
watched
like-
tape. I know
he's
what
like-
you do.
Mm-hmm.
You with the beard actually look just like him just now.
What's that?
Because you have a beard, you look just like them.
Just
yeah.
like that.
The headset on and everything.
Yeah. Great job by Tomlin. That's why Tomlin is a coach for a decade plus, because of these moves right here. That's why he's there. That and the winning record for 17 seasons in a row. Here we go. 4th and 4. Rodgers shotgun. 4 wide, 1 tight end at the 24-yard line. Takes a snap, 4 yards, quick throw, batted down. Turnover. Wow. This Pittsburgh defense is absolutely killing it right now.
Yeah, they got their hands up.
Yep.
Let's see.
Wow.
I feel like they got to get Rodgers outside the pocket. They got to. I know he's a pocket quarterback, but it's like there's just nothing he can do inside the pocket right now.
That's crazy. I don't know what you're going to do here. Like you said, get him out of the pocket, but oh man, I just feel like there's been too many mistakes on this Jets side of the offense, and it's just they've become uncomebackable too. You know? Like that's how bad these mistakes have been. Like Garrett Wilson. The interception before that Rodgers threw. Like there's just been too many mistakes on the offensive side of the ball.
We got a little E in the chat.
That's game fucking stupid and dumb. I feel you, Lily. I feel you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry you're going through this. This sucks, and especially on the national stage. But I've been there many a time.
Yes, we are finally turned the corner, you and I, until the Broncos and Bears play in 2 weeks.
They don't meet each other again for another 3 years, I think, right?
Yeah.
I was like, last season was the only football off right there.
Yeah. Russell Wilson versus Justin Fields. That was a crazy game. That was a crazy game.
That was a crazy game.
You guys were up like 28-3.
Yeah.
And then
then
we came back.
The defense just let up.
We both got to feel like winners for a half.
Except you came out with the dub at the end of it. That actually counts.
The next time the Steelers and Jets play, it'll be later this year in the Super Bowl.
All right, settle down. Lily said, fuck the Jets. I'm becoming a Bears fan. Who the Jets again? Oh, my God. Nick saying Bears Broncos. Super Bowl is the next meeting.
Wow.
That would tear this podcast apart. That would tear it apart.
Oh, that'd be crazy.
There's
still plenty of time. 8 minutes.
So.
They need a 3 and out.
Yeah.
There we go. That's a good start.
That's a good start. Back to line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up for the Steelers. Clemens with the
all the Jets got to do. First off, got to stay calm here. Offensively, got to stay calm, and you got to get your first touchdown scored with 3 minutes and 30 seconds left.
Yep,
that should be your goal right now. How do we get 1 touchdown with 3.5 minutes left?
Takes the handoff. Russ over the middle. Caught wide open.
Who's over there?
Midfield. 40-yard line of the Jets. That was wide open for Austin.
How is anybody that open?
Wow.
What happened to the Jets defense that was like the whole reason they were going to be good?
They were a quarterback away, right? This entire time.
Yeah, and then the quarterback comes, and then the defense gives up 37 a game. Like, look at this. What defense is this?
That's no cover man.
Why is it always that, like, when one side of the ball seemingly gets fixed, the other side just decides to suck?
It
But if
just
they had
shits the
Zach
bed.
Wilson, this game would be 16-15 right now.
Yeah. Yeah. Jets D keeps getting injured. Yeah, that's true. They have two guys out. The defensive line per Lil E is a little depleted right now, but I still think like even with the next man up mentality, your head coach right now is the defensive coordinator.
Yeah, we lost Alex Singleton for the year. We had Surtain go down.
Mm-hmm.
And you saw our defense flying around. Like, you got to have that next man up mentality.
Yeah, Nick is saying Hackett is calling the defense now. Russ.
We just got Baron Browning back. Like, we've dealt with injuries too, but
Yeah.
you just can't. Oh, wow.
Wow.
How is it third down already? Didn't they just get a big first down?
Yeah, and then not
That
very
happened
much
quick.
through the first two downs. Jets need to stop right here. They need to stop right here.
Aaron Rodgers is like, man, I cleaned up my beard for this game. Now all I have is stitches.
This is bullshit. Oh, for all you guys joining us, please hit that like button. This is a great game if you're a Steelers fan, but please hit that like button. We would appreciate it very, very much so. Warren, left side, first down.
Man, 3rd and 4, and they're running it, and you guys know that you need to stop.
Yep.
They need Joe Rogan on defense.
Joe Rogan.
Just put him in at linebacker. See what happens. The Jets are desperate at this point.
Kyle, people are asking, is Aaron Rodgers washed?
He's washed enough where if the offensive line doesn't give him more time, yes. Like,
yeah. Here we go. 1st and 10. Stop behind the line of scrimmage for loss of 1. Kinlaw with the tackle there, more like a fucking suplex.
It's weird when you watch these Jets games because I feel like we've now seen 3 in a row, and I definitely watch games where I feel like quarterbacks making terrible throws, throwing the ball into the ground, making bad reads, throwing picks. It's not really the feeling when you watch Aaron Rodgers and the Jets play.
Yeah.
But it also, it's not like he can overcome the offensive line either.
I mean, it's tough to, that's for sure. Pitch left side, Jalen Warren gets through with a couple good blocks and gets about 9 yards on that play. Roberta says, okay, guys, call me clueless. I just realized you guys are Denver and Chicago. The Steelers have your guys' first quarterbacks. Yep. This was a great conversation during the off season where we were just like, oh, the Steelers have the former Broncos and Bears quarterback from last year. So that was fun. And we were, Roberta, the whole time we were like, oh, we know exactly what these guys are getting. We know exactly what they're getting.
Our franchises are connected ever since we started the podcast.
Even before, maybe even before that too. But yeah, ever since we started the podcast, for sure.
You remember when we were going to, what was it? We were going to Sears School and we watched the Broncos Bears
replay.
the game from 2010.
Yeah. God, yeah, that was a hell of a game.
That was such a good game. Tim Tebow came back and won.
Fuck Tim Tebow.
Here we go. 3rd and 4. No way.
Wow. Gets a first down.
Wow.
Oh my God.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, Lily, I'm so sorry. This is absolute domination going on right now by the Steelers.
4 minutes off the clock. Wow. And the Steelers are going to be in first place.
Yeah. Damn. Jets going to be in 3rd place in the division. Not the Tebow game. Don't remind me. Otis, who are you a fan of, Otis? Oh my God. And a challenge. challenging the spot of that run. Kyle, did you freeze? I think your camera froze. Oh yeah, Roberta. The Steelers did have Mitch. You're right. That was the year I called the Steelers to win the division, and Kyle made fun of me, as
Why
he
am I
should have.
frozen?
Yeah, you're frozen. Mike Tomlin, black magic bullshit is real. The Bears, Otis, let's go. Bears fan, love it. Love to see it. Plus, you had to regret the Claypool trade. Oh, absolutely, we did. Absolutely, we did. That was and Claypool is like what, a third, fourth, fifth stringer on an NFL team now on the Dolphins, right? I think he's on the Dolphins. Fuck Claypool, he sucks.
Who sucks?
Claypool.
Oh, dude, he's so good. He's so good.
He's buried in the depth chart on Miami right now.
I was wondering where he was.
Yeah, let me look him up because I'm pretty sure he was on Miami. Chase Claypool, Buffalo Bills wide receiver.
Yeah, he's just bouncing around.
Mm-hmm.
Just going to nightclubs.
Yep.
Like, what's up? I'm Chase Claypool.
Oh, he's not even listed on a team right now, actually.
He's not?
No, he just says on ESPN, Chase Claypool, wide receiver, with the NFL logo in the background,
Oh,
but in a Bills uniform.
so he represents the NFL now.
Bills place injury-plagued wide receiver Claypool on IR. That was 2 months ago. Oof. What a fall from whatever grace it is that he ever had.
Yeah, he goes from being a apartment and hold name to
apartment complex held name.
definitely not a household name.
Definitely not a household name. No household. Remember that name. Yep, that's right. Bills wide receiver. Maybe PS. What's maybe PS, Roberta? Mike Tomlin makes tackling dummies into Pro Bowl wide receivers, but when the magical connection is broken, they are no longer in Pittsburgh. It breaks and they go back to their true form. That's exactly what Chase Claypool was. I'm going to bed. Fuck this game. Lily, no. You got to believe.
You got to believe.
You got to
have that unwavering belief. We just believe. We believe in each other. We know what we can do. We know what we can do. And I know who I am. I know who I am. And we have unwavering belief.
I wish we still had that Russ video on here. We'd play it right here. Yeah, rookie year. Chase Claypool was amazing with Big Ben. Oh, they're going to be short by an inch.
Just being ready to go, whenever my name was called.
Even if I'm on the IR, I still got to put my eye black and my helmet on out there and stand on the sidelines, ready to go. Ready to go.
Unwavering.
Believe. Skibbity bop.
Got to believe, Lil E. It's only a 15-point game.
And there might be a turnover.
If that's a turnover, they're dumb. Why wouldn't they kick the field goal and make it a 3-possession game? Why don't you just kick the field goal and make it a 3-score game? Why wouldn't they make it a 3-score game?
You're trying to sort it out here. Home now. Fuck this game. Bill's back.
Wait, why don't they make it a 3-score game?
I don't know. I guess they're really just trying to...
That's statistically nearly impossible.
To come back.
If it's a 3-score game.
Left. Yeah. I guess they're really trying to, prevent any points. And first down Steelers. Wow.
That was so dumb.
Wow.
I don't.
Yeah, that's a first down. That's
I feel like the ball got right back to where you started.
Maybe. I don't know. Looks like.
If I think it's an illusion
Yeah.
of a first down because he took a step back. I don't think that's a first down.
This is like watching the Saints call timeouts with 2 minutes left, down 30.
That's a good
Ulbrich,
challenge.
Ulbrich does look like an old Dennis Allen.
It's a good
Tomlin's.
challenge because he takes a step back and then he does the QB sneak and then he kind of, I guess, loses forward progress right where. I mean, it might be half a yard after where they started, but I don't think it's a full yard.
Mm-hmm. I think it was like it was literally an inch they needed. Lily, you had Bill pulling for you.
Me, Rick,
Yeah,
Bill.
we picked the Jets to win. It's just this is not an impressive showing by any means. That's 3 losses in a row.
We just didn't know how good Russ was.
Russ is a monster, apparently. Yeah. Denver, Minnesota, Buffalo, and now Pitts. That's going to be 4 losses in a row.
Yeah, their last win was Thursday night against the Patriots.
Wow. Jets are cooked after this. Jets are cooked. I mean, they're still going to have a really good chance in the division because luckily Miami and the Patriots suck. But as soon as Miami gets Tua back, I mean, you're going to look back at a game like this and be like, what the fuck happened? You know?
Yeah.
Damn.
Well, it has been a good game.
Yeah.
Steelers win 15-30. And now with that challenge, they lose a timeout. They already burnt one to avoid a delay of game. And
yeah.
What do we
First and
got?
10.
Are we going to run the ball here?
Yeah, definitely. Pitch. Najee gets about 3 yards there.
Who would have thought that when the Jets went for it with 8 minutes left, they wouldn't get the ball back?
Yeah.
So now second and third down, we'll put
Steelers
40.
country, let's weld.
Yeah, there's only going to be 40 seconds left. And the Steelers then will kick a field goal to make it a 3-possession game. I'm down to do the recap.
Yeah. Yeah, let's pretty much call it what it is. It's a 2-minute warning. Pittsburgh up 30-15. The game started off really, really well, Kyle. It was kind of going back and forth. The Jets were on top there for most of the first and second quarter. And then Russ, before halftime, went down, got a touchdown. And ever since then, it has been all Steelers in terms of the lead.
Yeah, I think a lot of people were expecting the Jets to come out with a little more urgency. I mean, at one point the Jets were up, and it was looking like the Jets might run the score up on the Steelers.
Yep.
And then, really, the interception from Garrett Wilson was a huge kind of turning play. Russ will surely call it a gap play after the game. And they just weren't able, like, defensively, even here, they're just running the ball, and now it's 3rd and 2, and there's just nothing the Jets can do defensively. And that's where I'm going to place my blame today. I'm going to put some of it on the offensive line, but overall, Russell Wilson, first game back as a Steeler, in this defense, I mean, this should have been a game where they could eat sacks, picks, fumbles, and instead their defense just gets ran up and down the field all night. And when their team needed a stop the most, here's a 3rd and 2, and it's going to be a 4th and 1. It's just,
they're going to go for it. Yeah.
Not a great first game. Devontae Adams, I mean, it's his first game back. Is it too little too late here week 7? I'm not going to say it yet because I know here's what I do know. The Jets, they have a lot of work to do. But
Yeah.
if they can find a way to win while they get better, that'll be the key.
Yep.
And until they have 7 losses, they have a chance. That's just the way the NFL is. So right now they have 4. They're about to have 5, which means that they can afford 2 more for the rest of the year. And at that point, I'll say that their season's over. But until that happens, it's going to have to just be the Jets playing a lot better football and getting the coaching's got to be good. They got to get a lot better in only 6 days, and they got to improve every single week. And Devontae Adams, 1 week of practice, maybe find a better way to incorporate him and Garrett Wilson, clean up the penalties, stop the drops, give Aaron Rodgers a little more time in the pocket. So even when he has a clean pocket, he can set his feet, because you can see even when there was a clean pocket, he's throwing it on his feet weren't set. He's not comfortable. And you can tell the whole offense is just out of rhythm. There's nothing good about the offense besides Breece Hall, who is just amazing and had another really big game today, but unfortunately nothing in the second half really. So, and of course they go for it and score a touchdown because
Wow.
that's just the kind of defense the Jets are. And
Najee Harris touchdown.
Jumps into the end zone, into the stadium, and Aaron Rodgers. And you almost want that if you're the Jets. You already lost.
Yeah.
You're mad at the defense. Let him get a little embarrassed out here.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what it'll take for them to turn this thing around, because when you have 8 minutes and you need 1 stop and they run the ball on every play and score a touchdown to embarrass you like that, you're not ready to make a playoff run. Simple as that. So a lot of work to do. We'll see if the Jets can clean it up for next week.
Otis said, I really enjoyed the podcast, guys. You're a lot of fun. Looks like the Steelers are stuck with Russ and Aaron may be toast. So it goes. Thank you, Otis. Appreciate it. As a fellow Bears fan, appreciate it. We hope you come back. We hope you hit that subscribe button and that like button. We're at 6 likes on the videos, guys, on this live stream. Hit it. Let's get to 10. Let's get to 10. But no, I agree with everything you said, especially this last touchdown here with the defense, because Lily even said it. The defense the last few games has been awful and not necessarily an amount of points scored. This one kind of being the one where it's like, Jesus Christ, they look really bad. But in very like crunch time situations, they just haven't been able to stop a run. They haven't been able to get a turnover or a stop, a fourth down, a third down stop, something like that. It's been rough for this Jets defense. And I think you brought it up earlier. It's like, how is it that the Jets 2 years ago they are a quarterback away from Zach Wilson, right? And even last year, it was like, we need to get rid of Zach Wilson. He's gone after this year, right? They get last year they had Aaron Rodgers. He gets hurt. The defense still played well throughout the year, but it was still like, all right, we're a quarterback away. Aaron Rodgers comes in. They get Devontae Adams this week. Obviously, it's a bit of a learning curve, but they lose in just terrible fashion. I mean, they're losing by 22 points right now with 26 seconds left. I don't know what it is. I think Nick brought up a good point that they're not well coached. Obviously, when you get rid of Salah, the head coach, and you bring in Olberg, who's an interim now, it is going to be a bit wishy-washy in terms of coaching. But I still agree. I don't think they've been coached very, very well since kind of the get-go now. And it's clearly showing. It is clearly showing. Lil Lee with the $5 super chat. Can I be a Bears fan now? Lil Lee, we're going to welcome you with open arms because We're having a good season. We're willing to open the bandwagon absolutely for you guys. So please, please, please join us. Thanks for the super chat, Lily. Really, really appreciate it. But yeah, man, this was just domination. This was just domination ever since the second quarter. And Russ silenced the critics tonight. I think he silenced the critics. A lot of people were talking about, I mean, we were talking about that first half not looking very good. And he's come out, and luckily it was a very, very good balance between the run game, Najee Harris, Jalen Warren, and Russ getting the ball to his open guys, getting them in tight spots. A few throws there. You got to give credit to Freiermuth and to Pickens. They did a lot of the work on those key receptions to kind of keep the chains moving and get them into a scoring position. So, honestly, this was an all-around win for the Steelers. Whether or not Russ could have thrown the ball better, they still got completions. They still got into the end zone. So even Russ rushed for one. He's like, if Fields can do it, I can too. So I think this was a very complete team win. And Tomlin again, man, he is hell of a coach. So credit to him and his team win. And we got another super chat by Lily. Bet need a Cole Kmet jersey now. Lily, if you become a Bears fan, I'm going to send you a Cole Kmet jersey. I don't even have one, and I'm going to send you one. Thank you, Lily. Appreciate it.
Well, the Jets have New England next week. So,
yeah. And I was actually going to go through that. So they have New England. Then they are at home against Houston. They go to Arizona, at home against Indy, have a bye week. Then they have Seattle, Miami, Jacksonville, Rams, Buffalo, and Miami.
Well, I think they win their next 5 games straight.
I don't know about that. New England, yes. Houston, they are no. I don't think they can beat Houston.
It's going to be a big win for them.
It would be a big win. A Thursday night football, I don't think so, man. Do you think the Jets could beat the Packers right now?
Not right now, but that game's not right now.
Yeah, but right now though, like the Texans just went toe to toe with the Packers, who are, like you said, one of the best teams.
How it works.
But could they beat them right now?
The Packers?
Yeah.
But that's just not how it works, right?
I mean, are the Packers going to get worse?
I tried to do that last week, and you didn't let me when I was like, well, the Eagles just got smoked by Tampa, and we shut out Tampa. And you're like, that's not how it works. And now you're trying to do it.
Well, that's because you say that's not how it works.
No. I'm saying that the Jets are going to win a game next week against New England. That's going to get their minds right.
I agree.
And they're going to have 3 weeks with Davante Adams by the time that Thursday game comes. And I think, although I don't think they can change everything in a week, I do think a lot will change by that Thursday night game. And the Jets know it's do or die. I think there is something to be said about desperation, where I don't feel like the Texans are really facing that same type of desperation right now. And the game itself, I mean, on Thursday night, it's going to be a big one, but it's going to be at home in front of their own fans. And like, I'm not saying that it's going to be I'm saying like it could come down to a last second field goal, but with the season on the line, I don't think the Jets have a choice. And I think they're going to play that way.
I don't know, man. I just right now, and Lily, I'm sorry, I just don't believe in the Jets. The last 4 games in a row you lose, that's hard to do in the NFL. That's hard to do, to just lose 4 in a row. I mean, it's hard. It's hard to win in the NFL. It's hard to win by 2-3 scores, and the Steelers did it against the Jets. I just don't see the Jets being able later this season to come back.
Denver too. Missed field goal. Missed the field goal in the game winner. And then last week their missed field goals cost them a game too. And it could easily be that the Jets, you could add 2 wins to their column, and then they're on a 2-game skid right now. But
yeah,
You can't really play that game. They lost their games. But
Yeah.
we'll see. I just look at the talent on this team, and I can't I can't see them just continuing to lose. But if they do
Yeah.
lose that week 9 game, then I think they're gonna end up winning the following week. Because remember, I said five games. That's the amount. Or no, it's 7 games. They can
7
afford 7.
losses. Yeah.
So if they lose the Texans game, they lose the Texans game. They're going to have to split the series with the Bills anyway, which would mean they would have to win that second meetup at the end of December, which I think that is the game that could be for the division. Because here's the thing. The Buffalo Bills have a stretch where they play the Chiefs, the Lions, and the 49ers, and then the Jets. And if the Jets can just take care of those other teams, by the time they meet up at the end of the year, that could be for the division. Because at that point, the Jets and Bills may be one. The Bills might have a 1-game lead on the Jets. So, look, the Jets, if they lose that Thursday night game, they just have to win pretty much all the rest of their games. They can afford 2 more. So hopefully it doesn't come on Thursday if you're a Jets fan, because that's like, oh my God, now we got to go 2 months without a loss. But I've seen Aaron Rodgers do that.
Yeah.
And if they can get him to start playing, like it's going to start with the offensive line. Offensive line's got to be better. It's an interim head coach. You're asking a lot, but I'm just gonna wait and see what happens. I mean, if they lose to New England next week,
That's rough.
then it's like,
That's rough.
yeah, then it's like, okay, it's pretty much over. But right now you have a 2-5 team. You know, if they can win against New England and win that Houston game, and then win the week after against, I forget, easy win, I think the Raiders, all of a sudden they'll be a 5-5 team. So it's a long season. Let's just wait and see what happens.
You heard it here. Kyle is calling the Jets in the Super Bowl. Mark it down. Make it into a quote card.
Bill's comment here.
Yeah.
Bears, Broncos, Jets, Giants fans should all know it's not that hard to lose 4 in a row. Right? It's got a point.
That's true. But to do it in the fashion that the Jets have is rough. With as much talent on that roster, it's rough. Because at least, like, when the Bears were doing it, it's like, okay, our offensive line is trash. Our quarterback is not doing really well. And we have 0 time to give our quarterback. Here, yeah, the offensive line is also not doing much. They're not doing their job really, but they have so much talent on the field that it's like, how?
It's a common theme where if you're going to lose 5 in a row, it's like it's almost a guarantee that your offensive line sucks.
And guys, for everybody watching, we're just 2 likes away from double-digit likes on this stream, so please hit that like button. The Steelers, I haven't updated the ticker here, Kyle. They ended up 37-15.
Yep.
So
37-15, and the Steelers next week are gonna be playing the bye week.
They're going to be winning or losing the bye week. I'm going to go with a loss next week for the Steelers on the bye week, but we'll see. The
Commanders.
Then the Commanders. You're right. The Steelers go from Justin Fields to Russell Wilson. It works out. Russ had a pretty decent game. He had a rushing touchdown and a couple of, I think, throwing touchdowns. Yeah, 2 touchdowns and 1 rushing touchdown. The running game was really, really good, and the Steelers come out with the win. The Jets looked just nothing was going on after that first half. So Steelers end up with the win. Teams that are winning have good offensive lines. Kyle, I love it. It's not wrong. He's not wrong. All right. But the Steelers end up with the win. They go to 5-2 on the season. The Jets follow to 2-5. Opposite records here.
They'll still be 6-4 after week 12.
Kyle's calling it 6-4 after week 12.
They're going to lose to the Ravens and the Commanders after the bye.
Yeah, once they get those games, that's
And
going
then
to be
12,
rough.
though,
Division games.
play Cleveland. In Cleveland, they could win that to
That's a dub.
bring them. Then they're 6-4. And then after that, they played the Bengals. I'll do 6-5. And then week 14.
6-5? You think so?
Yeah, at Bengals, I think they'll be in form by then. And then
Okay.
6-5. Then 7-5 because they got the Browns again. Week 15, they got the Eagles in Philly.
That'd be a good one. Roberta, thank you. Appreciate it.
I mean, I think they're going to be 9-8, and like Mike Tomlin's like go-to record. Then the Ravens again, week 16, that's a loss. Then week 17, the Chiefs. Yeah, they'll find a way. They'll find a way to be 9-8.
That's just Steelers for you. That's just the Steelers for you. Thank you to everyone who joined us on the Sunday Night Football stream. We had Bill in here, KC, Lil E. I'm sorry for the loss, Lil E, but it was a good game for the first half, and then it just sucked after that. Appreciate all the super chats, by the way, the memberships. Thank you, Bill, for that. And the newcomers, Roberta, Otis, Nick, Crafty, everyone who was in here today. We really appreciate you guys in the comments, liking the stream, just interacting with us, and always choosing to have the Only Football podcast on while you're watching the game. We really, really appreciate it. Kyle, you got anything else before we skedaddle up out of here?
No, loved having Roberta in here.
Otis.
And Nick and Bill, all you guys that were in here. Little E, sorry about your Jets, and Otis. You guys are awesome. So thanks. I'm glad Roberta came in and stayed for the stream and had a good time. It always makes us happy when we love having our norms, or our what do you call it when you go to our frequents, our usuals? Our regulars?
Yeah, the regulars. There we go.
We love our regulars, but one sign that the channel is growing is when a new person comes in, and we always want to be reaching more people. So thanks for coming in and sticking in here and letting us know about it.
Diehards.
Only
football fam. Only football fam. That's what we're gonna call it. That's what
our only football fams.
Yeah. Yeah, there you go.
But that's all I got. Thank you guys for being in here.
Yeah, thank you guys for being in here. Go follow us on X. You can follow me at And Now Rick. Kyle, where can they follow you on X?
You can follow me at NFL with Kyle.
And go follow the Only Football Podcast on X at Only Football Pod. And make sure to hit that like button, that subscribe button, that share button, that heart button, that follow button, whatever button, hit that button, please. It would make our day, and it would grow this channel to get us big and bigger and bigger and bigger, so we can reach all corners of the U.S. Kyle, don't do it. Don't
bigger.
And bigger and bigger and bigger. We would really appreciate it. Thank you guys so much. And Kyle, always a good time, brother.
Always a good time.
See ya.